you're choking things.
Lord A, by the way. General.
Warden,
Good morning.
security measures are all in place, correct?
Yes.
Nothing happened over the time that we've waited for their candidates.
No. Wardens have been stationed and working in shifts. I've been looking into things myself as well as assisting in the military, and
Thank you.
TB has been looking into things as well.
Good. That's the most I can ask for at the moment, to make sure that they are safe. Caution is the name of the game now.
Yeah.
And regarding that,
Hmm.
how's it coming? I know you mentioned some new designs.
Slowly but surely. Can't rush these things.
Mention that when it gets done. Oh, trust me, I'm aware. I am aware. These things don't retract on their own just because I asked for it.
No.
Careful and intricate with them. Do you know where the professors stay, by any chance?
No. I do not.
'Cause I believe Vol just told me to speak to Dusk. He might be handling the this morning.
I'd potentially check the school. I do need to go and actually grab a couple of these students. So I think I'm gonna do that before they,
You
have
are
classes.
students for...
Need witness testimony from a couple weeks ago with the gang stuff.
Okay. But I'll leave that to you. I don't think I need to be there for it.
No.
But I hope you're ready for this year's batch if they agree. It's going to be a fun
Oh, are you doing that? You're so excited, I can tell. Yeah, you are.
I have to make sure I'm a bit serious when I ask it. But yes, my excitement is a bit brimming.
I can tell. Let me know when you do that. That'll, be something I want to observe.
I'm not doing it today, but I
No.
do. That's when my announcement will be for Dusk, is to ask the ones that asked for it, and then we'll go from there.
Oh boy. All right, time to get to work. I will see you around.
Yes, go. Don't let me hold you.
Excuse me.
Yes, hello.
Either of your lieutenants around?
I'm aware of not in the moment.
Damn.
More than likely still busy dealing with the... trying to find this forge breaker, as well as any other bodies that could be around.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. It'd probably be wise for any candidates to be traveling in pairs and not alone.
Yeah, that is the plan, I believe.
Yes. That is good to hear.
Marcus anywhere.
I was actually also looking for Marcus. I left him a note yesterday. Uh-oh.
What does he look
well,
like?
I need to...
Kinda tall, brown hair. He carries a gun blade.
Too much of a mouth.
Too much of a mouth.
He's down at the cafe right now.
And she goes zoom.
She's fast.
Very fast.
A little bit.
Granted, everybody seems
Captain.
to be faster after attuning to their cores.
One of our boys came back from
Our friend here was telling us all
drinks.
that we shouldn't go out.
Oh.
alone, especially at night together.
Were they down that way?
Down that way.
Okay, but it's
I'm gonna go catch up.
it's okay.
If you see either of your lieutenants, let them know Ares was looking for him.
Will do.
With a shout like that, should I be concerned?
Bitch, old car.
No. Next time. I wasn't so damn busy, Hater.
Don't go doing anything stupid now.
What are you, a cop?
I hate her.
Sort of.
I'm coming.
Benjamin Rico.
I know, Benjamin. Oh, nice to meet you, Benjamin.
I could barely. It's not even that time, I know, but I only wear in pure black uniform now. Caught me so off guard.
Must be crazy.
Fuck you. Where did she even? God damn it.
Can you test with my squishy mount or like a mechanical mount? You can.
It is way too early in the morning.
It's too early to be thinking. No, I'm not. I'm not awake enough. Vito.
Oh, all three of you. Perfect. Well, they're busy. I'm gonna need the three of you in a bit. Not right now, though.
You can take a bite out of it.
Like, how much in a bit?
It's looking like it's gonna be that. Yeah, it's gonna be brief. I need you guys to talk to somebody, but he's not around right now. He's busy. So I'm just gonna let you guys know what he's gonna need and who to find.
Does it pertain to what I probably think it is?
The two we saw walking out of the hotel room.
Ah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll make myself available.
It'll be brief. I'm probably gonna try and catch Marcus and Uriel when they are on their way out.
Sure. I don't know. Not my concern. All right.
Not mine either. Yeah, I will. I'll find you guys.
Oh, hi, Mr. Ace. How you doing?
Hello. Good. I actually have something for you too.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, cool. There was a door in your body.
Yeah.
Thank you. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Training regimen.
Paper. Oh.
I would have loved to do this with you myself. Unfortunately, work is getting a little bit busier than I would have liked for it to. So,
Uh-huh.
starting you out, this will be exercises that you can do mostly on your own or with your partner.
Say things out of
And I will check in on you occasionally.
misunderstanding.
And once you get your reaction speed up a bit, we will move on to the next.
There are many who
Okay, I will give it a shot.
Good.
Thank you.
Good luck.
anytime in the caravan we played rounds of
Thank you.
will it
I am going to sit and wait for the 3 that I need.
of our grinders afterwards.
This is something, some proper choice.
I believe Rue has a good character and would do it unfaltering and uncomplaining.
It was unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine
Right.
the same for me.
I let you tea.
Thank you, Dusk.
I am glad
There he
that
is.
did not make
Good
me
morning.
bleed.
How you doing?
I'm well.
Good.
She did. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, Professor.
Agreed. Good morning.
Sir.
Good morning, Arabs.
Good morning.
Man.
Hope you two are well.
Yes, we remain unharmed.
Given the circumstances, yes.
Good. Stay safe.
Yes, sir.
I believe about half of the class is currently
In there.
no in there.
In there.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna be extra just to spite you.
Well, if we fail, I have to fight Crank, and I don't.
I saw you, bitch. Fuck off. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Private meeting. Fuck off.
Whoa! Fucked up day. That's fucked up. I need to talk to you.
Yes, Ares.
I used your shadow. Thank you.
I know.
Oh, hi there. Sorry.
Do we have radios?
Good morning.
If you'd like to requisition one, you could certainly request one from the military.
That would be wonderful. I'm gonna do that.
I would do so. Check with one of the lieutenants.
How are you doing today?
Alrighty.
Council chambers this morning.
I am doing well.
Oh, good luck.
This morning run. The weather's very nice.
It's different here than it is in Farthest. Definitely.
It's a teacher. There's always one. Guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed. Anyway, stick with the same old? The idea we came up with, or what?
It'll be up to Opal whether I do that, basically. But here's some parameters. If it does happen, you won't be able to see very much, but hopefully Clint doesn't move too much. Should be confusing enough.
Very smart.
Yes. It's the result of necessity, though.
But that's yeah, to make a lot of good stuff.
Good morning, Headmaster.
There will be a number of equipment brought to the security levels over the next couple of days after this council meeting. Just make sure that it stays secure until it is passed on where it goes. We have preparations to make ahead of the festival.
I see. I'll make sure that they're cataloged and stored safely and ready to be sent out wherever they're going.
Ares, stop jumping around my dormitory before I shoot you in the leg.
There was a bug.
Again.
You need to listen to Valtris. Can you interrupt?
He's gonna shoot me.
He's gonna shoot you! And then you'll be hurt, and then I'll have to patch you up.
Shot is it a
Mm-mm-mm. What?
I don't want that.
If you get shot, is it on you? Because your whole, like, speed training you had mentioned beforehand.
No, it's on the general. Should have made me faster.
Yes? You ready for today?
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Are we getting our magic still this week? Or is that...
You might be. I think that was your guys' class last week, yes?
Well, no, we were getting our schematics last week.
Oh. Probably. You'll find out. I missed your guys' classes last week.
Yeah, you were a little busy. Thank you.
I was very busy. You're good.
That was a very unfortunate bathroom break.
But it was like my people cleared the district, and then you stumbled out.
The restroom. The restrooms helped me capture.
I did. Try to walk around with people, by the way. At least keep yourself in like a group of 2.
Yeah, that was mostly the plan of us sticking to groups.
Yeah.
And then I had to quickly use the restroom. And then
Yeah.
everyone was gone.
Oh,
no.
I'm meaning like from today on. It's military kind of wants to enforce that, and I think it's good for you guys as well.
Kind of like waiting for the big group outside.
Yeah, they're in there having their secret meeting.
Inside. A debriefing of a mission from Opal, which is
Oh, I see. That told me all I needed to know. Wild. Getting practice in already?
thinking about. Hold on, I want to test something.
Please be so careful testing it in here. Voltrus will charge you if you break the wall.
That's not the idea. They still on me?
No.
Okay. How about now?
Ah.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a rash, then, because it goes away. That's all I wanted to make sure.
Rashes do go away. They come and
No,
go.
it doesn't come back.
Yes, they do.
Mana. Is that what? I hate you.
I'm not a doctor.
I just don't. I don't want to think about it like that. That's the,
Go to the
I just want
doctor.
to get the idea that it's a rash. I did. They didn't know what I have.
Go to a different doctor.
There's more on my forehead too.
I see it.
Right under though. How does this work? Is it something about I can't.
Yeah, you usually can't look at your forehead.
Or is there something that's You okay, Roo?
Cruising.
It comes from the Fukai's origin, and I can extend it to a point. I can push, pull, stifle.
I just needed to make sure I was in a quiet place where I know someone wouldn't just go yoink.
Ooh,
I can't
yoink.
touch you, but you were far enough distance away where I can just hold it.
Yeah, it's cute. You think that was far enough away.
You can have the belief.
Of course.
It's nice to want things.
I didn't say that has nothing to do with. Okay. I just.
It's nice to believe things.
Okay, there you go. That's better.
You want it to be far enough away.
Good morning, sir.
Fair enough. That counts. Oh, dusk. I've made a discovery.
Did you know?
You might actually have some good insight on this. Do it. Do the
I
thing.
also took a look at it earlier. Okay, you want
So,
I'm just gonna. Or is off of my body? But once I grab it again, unless Ares is tricking me, but I believe they come back.
Interesting.
Good morning, everyone.
Reginald and I will be
Marcus, Uriel.
as well.
You fuckers. I'll see you later.
We'll let you know.
Oh, which
Ares just called for us.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he did.
You might
Oh no! Whoa!
Who knows?
Now this one might be bad.
this certainly does.
What are you doing?
I am using my arm as a hook, and we're swinging our way down.
Oh, never mind. It's fine.
That's kind of sick.
Look how safe.
I'm holding onto the fence.
What are you two doing?
I'm supervising. It's okay.
I believe the term for this is.
They're best.
Is that what we're calling it?
Okay.
He's using
Try to be good lineup.
Both of you, I'd like to tell Isaac as well. Either of the lieutenants, if you see them later, the military lieutenants, they want to know about what you guys saw walking out of the hotel room when I was taking you guys on the tour.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm in case I'm not around to get you guys there later, because I've been stupid busy.
Reported, but the one who got arrested last week, also we ran into him as he was fleeing from Mr. Iron Arm Captain, and he tried. I think he tried to like pickpocket me, but I said, "Bitch," you know. And
They got one of them, one of the two. But yeah, Blitz wanted a report. So I said I would direct you guys. If you guys could let Isaac know as well, that'd be awesome.
Hello, weren't you?
No, I was with Arlo when we found the other thing.
Oh, I thought that's what you were talking about. Wait, the hotel.
No, we're talking about Red Hoods.
Red Hoods.
Oh, I didn't see those either.
Oh, you weren't there for that. No, that was Isaac and Talia, wasn't it?
Oh, it might have been Talia. Okay.
Isaac, Talia, and
You.
Not gonna try it. Yep, I mean, it was me, but somebody else is there, but I'm forgetting names.
I think it was only the three of us in the hotel.
No, there was another one.
Three of you.
We had a good start.
I walked. Oh. Yeah.
He went upstairs with me.
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Shut up.
What's his name?
Pardon me.
Yes.
Stick a piece of toast in your mouth, Blackstone, and run.
You're a bitch.
No fucking way, I just witnessed that. Thank you.
You seriously have no idea how much shit I get for fucking running through this town.
Wow.
What is everyone's issue with me?
Why are you breathing?
It's almost like you guys are outside.
Sorry, we know we're not late because we're behind Theo. We can't be late.
All right, get up there. This is where I drop you off. Bye. Have fun at school.
This is my question. I actually went to ask if I can make.
Fuck you.
Finish all the school ones. It's a short one.
This announcement is
A request for the attuned tanks for a training session I hold. Something Vultures knows.
happy to be back, and
And
very good.
I'd like to think I know. Yes, I try my best. Only with your
Good morning.
permission, of course.
Morning.
Be acceptable.
Ah, good to see you, old friend.
I will hold them for now.
How you doing?
It'll be a quick
If I ever remember our time in the keep together, you and I.
Yeah. It's good.
We worked as a good team.
Absolutely.
Let's head forward.
Good morning.
Head on up there. I might be around. I might not today. Who knows?
met you yet. Alas, I'm being pulled away. Talk later. Wonderful.
Firstly, the general would like to have a meeting after the announcement with all of his wardens. Secondly, I overheard the Corbellos speaking of investigations they were doing toward figuring out this whole Forge Breaker identity. And what I heard was that those who were investigating would hear voices, whispers, pulling them to a location, and when they would reach this location, they would fall silent and nobody would be around.
Interesting.
So, watch out for something like that, and...
Something I'll keep my ear out for.
Please do.
Alright, I'm gonna do my normal patrols. I might acquisition some radios for us. So I will... I'm gonna see about that. I'm gonna get that done now before I get too busy.
Understood.
For self-defense purposes, of course.
I mean, when it comes to self-defense weapons. And here specifically
Join my sister's book club?
Sure.
Someone with power is here.
Yes? Come in.
Oh, perfect. One of the people I needed to speak to.
Right.
On behalf of the warden captains, I'd like to request a couple radios. I was told to speak to the military, anybody I could. So, figure lieutenant or higher would work.
Sure, I mean, we definitely have radios that we can spare, I imagine.
I think I would need... probably around 6, 7.
Sure, I can probably get 6 or 7 radios to spare.
Perfect.
Ask why?
Just cross-city communication between the captains. It'll be easier for us instead of running around between districts.
Surprised you guys don't have your own already. Alright, yeah, no, we can definitely spare some radios.
Appreciate it.
What time do you need them by? I'm afraid I actually don't know where we keep anything.
Probably as soon as possible. I'd imagine Maybe downstairs. I don't know. I don't know where you guys keep your stuff. Whenever you can get them, though, would be helpful.
I'll make sure you get them by the end of the day. I'll find someone here who knows where they are.
Perfect.
Somebody else just came in asking for citizenship papers or something.
Oh.
It's like
I see.
For every single file, just find that for you. It's not my
But
forte.
yeah. Good luck. I'm going to keep around on my patrol, and I will keep an ear out if you end up finding them.
Alright.
Thank you, thank you. There's the military general. Very, very, very casual conversation.
Sean, can you come to spawn, please?
Copy that, on my way.
Your time, especially when it comes to your classes. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will inform you whenever the training is fully complete.
Okay.
Okay, now everybody's there, so I can report to them when I need to. Achievements closed, so that's a dead end.
A couple of water bottles.
We got new drink.
Everybody here is here.
Get up, myself.
Nothing yet. Just starting conversations, getting some menial tasks done. Wardens are gonna get radios, and then a couple of the candidates need to report to the military to report something that happened a couple weeks ago. Other than that, though, nothing in particular. I think I'm gonna check the South District. Which we appear to be good. Surprisingly low military presence today. Yeah, we're just gonna report to Les.
Affairs. Back and forth between Reinhold. I've been guarding
I consent to being a part of your training program, sir.
Oh,
Whatever
bud.
may come of it, I accept the consequences. Hi, Ares. Don't say that. Why did you say that right after I finished my sentence? Ah, fuck.
It's too late.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of a common sense thing here. If someone asks you for consent, otherwise they legally can't.
Yeah,
maybe you should rethink.
I caught on to that, but that man has the most intimidating stare I've ever seen.
He's just a silly little dude.
Sometimes
when he's like that.
Nah, he's just a silly little guy. He's a silly little guy. Alright, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. You wanna hear something? You wanna hear something? Come here. Good job, you just consented to the same training that I go through.
Oh,
Godspeed.
The start of it anyways.
Serious ass by the end of this.
alright, cool, great, love it. Alright, so, do you need anything from me for your thing?
Nope, just eventually at some point I'm gonna be pulling you aside and saying, hey.
I don't have any idea how to make it work.
Alright, yeah,
Not
you got
today,
me.
but just at some point.
Cool, you got me.
Idea, and that's a start.
Alright.
Otherwise, get out of here, scamp.
Alright, yeah, I'll go scamper.
Oh.
You're so funny.
Yeah,
Feeling of it?
I mean, I imagine it's like a mace, right?
Sorry.
How many of them other the wardens are around? Do you know?
Natalia was at the front entrance. I don't know if she's left.
Good.
She was not there when I came
We
in.
are here. I will be heading to the administrative district, and we are going to be having our warden talk. I want you to gather all of them and bring them to me
Understood.
as soon as possible.
I'm gonna check if they're still in spawn. They are.
chili pepper.
General.
Have they been informed?
They've been informed, but they are currently a bit preoccupied, so they will be around as soon as they can.
Preoccupied with?
Dealing with some business in their districts. They are AFK real quick.
I see. Then we'll wait for them. I need all of them around.
I informed them to just head over here when they're ready. Oh, I'll let you know. I'm going to let them know too when we have everyone gathered. I have put in for acquisition for radios. This way we can just communicate across the city.
Well, that's actually one thing I was already going to do, so do not worry.
Oh,
that will
all
be
right.
handled in this meeting as well.
Okay. Welcome back.
I believe I know where they are, however.
I've already informed the general.
It'll be difficult to reach them.
They have been informed.
Understood. On another note, I have so many people that have come up to me for the training. Oh, it's going to be so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your healing will come after the training. It never happens.
Yes, I understand.
You'll need to be on standby. There's quite a few of them.
Yes, I know. Plenty of them are of the type that weren't priorly durable as much as they are using the core to their advantage.
Oh, don't worry. My training always involved. You're new here, so you don't know what my training entails. Ares here received it firsthand for a while.
The start of mine. Day one.
Is that why he'll take a bat to the face and swing back?
Yeah. While we wait for them, I'm gonna do a quick patrol around.
Yes, I will do the same. I don't wish to wait here all day.
By patrol around, I mean I'm gonna go and fuck around in the classroom for a little bit. Maybe I won't.
And you.
I forgot that was a thing. Wow.
And you.
Hey, this is Leon's handwriting.
Oh shit! Is he okay?
Is it the same handwriting? It is the same handwriting.
Very well.
Oh,
Yes,
Quick, Milo, quick, is he good?
It will be delivered to his door.
I don't know, after everything happened, he
Oh, you know.
had to go
You will
home.
be in the hands of Instructor Clink now.
Yeah, thank you. We don't.
Damn. Levinus is a little guy. Where does this go? Oh, that's right. That goes here.
Morning, you two.
Of course. One moment. Feel free to.
This street
Hopefully the
has
morning's
some very
very calm.
powerful people on it.
More or less
Best as it
fine.
can be during the situation. Let it be known, though, I have my men have looked into some situations specifically. This also regarding our conversation that we had a week ago when it comes to our own deal. At the current time, they seem to have completely laid low that not even us can find them currently. Whatever this invention is, at least currently, seems to be completely off the map. Might take some time for it to come back, and we'll keep our eyes open and our ears open as much as we can. If we should find something out, we will do so. But at least for now, it seems to be gone.
Right. We will deal with that when it
The
gets
other
there.
thing.
But thank you for
The other thing specifically is something I wish to inform you about because this might be beneficial for you as well as all other people within Reinhold.
General?
This is a direct message from Councilman. This was a direct message from Councilman Mars Carbillo himself. He himself requested that if anybody could give useful information to the apprehension of this dubbed Forge Breaker at the time, they'll be giving out to anyone who can assist in the matter and is able to give valid and credible information 500 credits. You can give this information to your cadets as well, since they would of course still be within, despite the fact that their wardens still be within this category as well. They're still citizens of Reinhold after all.
I have my methods that I plan on employing in order to potentially weed out this Forge Breaker, as I have come to the suspicion of them being a proto-arms user. So I will be attempting to handle them with my... Yes. The most I've been able to gather from, especially the body we discovered last week, their body as a Warforged was mangled. People normally can't just do that. That's not a normal thing. So there needs to be some form of extra amount of strength that even probably you can't do normally. Not to that degree. Which
I understand. I understand the forges still are made out of, no matter if you're dull forged or war forged, you in itself are a lot more sturdy, and it is possible to do so, but with the corpse that I have seen, this is definitely something else. I understand
and
that.
including, not only was it mangled, but also it was mangled within minutes. Even if they used the weapon, that kind of damage does not happen just because. So we will be taking a very close look into it ourselves, seeing as we probably are the best suited to handle this person.
I will leave the situation to you, and if my men, or I'm assuming if your men would find any other information, you'll be sure to give it to the wardens as soon as possible. If it is a proto-arm user, then the last thing we want to have
I'll
is
share
have
whatever's
innocents die by their hands.
Just keep in mind, this is Reinhold. This is my city as its general.
I'm aware.
This is our city,
but I protect it the same outside.
You do.
But regardless, when it comes to the proto-arms, if we do manage to find them, I will probably ask for your assistance by closing down the street so that we may handle it properly.
I would expect at least that much.
Well, of course.
I'll be on the field for as much of this as possible.
Good.
Again, even if you are on the field, this is a proto-arm user, do not underestimate it. The last thing you'd want to have is, despite the fact that you have just gotten into office, you'd immediately be removed of this office as well.
I can handle myself.
Maybe so, but
You say
proto-arms
so.
users
I
are
believe
not to be trifled with. I do not doubt your capabilities, but again, arms are not just simple weapons. I just exercise the utmost caution for you.
A super powerful weapon's nothing if you're fighting someone who knows how to use a lesser weapon better than you.
Maybe, but they at least know to some extent how to use this potential arms, seeing how they've been doing it for a little bit now.
Let's just hope that we can find them sooner than later.
I agree, and I would hope
I'll keep
we
the
can prevent
patrols
them
out.
from targeting new candidates. Likewise. So
Alright.
as you two are here, I don't need to patrol this area. So, I will be on my way.
By all means, feel free
Understood.
to.
Morning.
Itch.
Morning.
Good to have you, dear. Well, miss, how was your day going?
Going up.
Mr. Zephyr, sir.
Hello, Harry, sir.
You don't have to call me
Hey there.
Jennifer, sir.
Let me just, when you're in uniform, to refer to you with, you know, formalities.
Unless I'm talking with people like that, then yes, formality is the way to go. But by that point, you
Okay.
just call me General.
Okay,
Seeing
that's
as
fair.
I'm not speaking to them and I'm speaking to you three, that would not apply at this moment.
It's a lot less awkward that way.
Your delivery of radios.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It does remind me, though.
Just need you to sign this.
Red,
Do we have it on record?
red macaroon for Brax. If you ever see him, just give that to him. It's either chili or raspberry.
Thank you.
Just picks him up. She also
Appreciate it.
staying with.
Do not try to
forgetting his
lose
name,
any.
The green
It's
hair
always a
one
pain in the
with
ass
sword.
to restock them.
Strength
Yeah.
has been going well.
We'll keep him safe.
Oh, the military lieutenant. Yes, that's good. I'm glad to hear.
Arms feel like noodles, but it was just at least it's not as severe as your training was. Which I'm thankful for your training. Your training's good.
General.
But so far,
Radio. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Take this.
What?
The radio.
Oh.
Put it in your ear.
Didn't realize they got this small this sick fast, honestly. Remember when they were really
Straight from the military.
Well, even then, at least in their base, they have the boxes still.
I gotta have spares with how many people they have. So. Hello.
Hello. Would you like a free macaron sample?
I would love one. I gambled last week and it didn't work out.
In celebration of the potential release of a brand new color next week, the black.
Whoa.
I hope you look forward to it.
I do.
Out of character, this one's raspberry.
Hell yeah. Put it in my pocket for now. I'll gamble with it later.
By the way,
You're fine with
would you like
spicy
to
flavors.
join the fan fiction fan club?
I'll see if I can pop around.
Remember that thing I showed you? It was that.
I do.
It wasn't that bad.
Understood. Our first meeting will be tonight at the Bad Luck Bakery.
Okay. If I can pop around, I will.
See you there.
Hopefully I'll be able to head over.
Would you like a badge?
Sure.
Here you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I hope you
wonderful day.
enjoy.
You too as well. Yes.
I'm finding that you enjoyed writing smut about our bosses far more than I did.
I'm being nice.
I mean, I understand that. I've intook all my sodium I need for the day with one macaroon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Holy fuck.
My eyes. The dome has no chill. Yeah, I think it was soy sauce. It was just straight salt.
Oh, bud.
I hope you got the spicy one, like they were saying.
I need our captains to finish up with their work. All in all, though, today's a lot slower than things were last week. Yeah, just dealing with district issues. You know, usual stuff.
Yeah. Well, according to what I was able to be told, not usual, no. I wouldn't say finding bodies.
That's not usual. That's not what they're doing. They're doing their usual.
Gang emerging.
Yeah.
Also, I'm imagining those are the redcoats we saw rob the villa.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Red Waters.
What is it? Blue Flames, Red Waters?
The Blue Fires and the Red Waters.
Blue Fires.
Flames, fires.
Flames just sounds better. They need a new PR team. Yeah, Sharvik told me what he could, but...
Yeah.
I need to keep an eye on the Forge students and just students in general, but...
Yeah, I've been assigning... The first couple nights I assigned our captains, and then once tensions kind of dropped, then I switched to general wardens, veterans. Put this in your ear, radio.
Business.
Yep. We'll be able to talk across the city. Speaking of, we're gonna have to use them soon.
We didn't already have our little meeting, did we?
No, we were waiting for the you two. And now I have to go get the dinner. I'm gonna just go get him.
For me to hire more of your wardens for protection.
No, I genuinely mean be very careful.
That is what I mean. I trust you when it comes to that.
Even for us, it's
You say
dangerous.
I'll be sure to put that into consideration if I have any jobs specifically for the new cadets. I'll be sure to keep in mind to get them in more, and I say respectfully, easier for them to handle.
I know. My training can be a bit much sometimes, so don't worry. We will
General.
see.
Depending on what happens, Eris. Depending on what happens, I might need to take, over the course of the coming week, potentially take two of you and your warden specifically. I'll still talk to it over the day. Potentially some wardens of you for another transport mission from here to Runewald.
Alright.
We'll be just taking about half a week. One week, or half a week here over, half a week back should be fine. But in the end, should just be simple transport.
Works for me.
Absolutely.
General,
Have the
it's
other
time.
wardens returned yet?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, it's time. Who's getting decapitated?
Nobody.
Usually he keeps up within like 5 seconds.
Oh no.
There
I'm
he
just
is.
that much
I thought we were going inside.
Not yet. Now we can go inside. All of you on that side. Now it seems Natalie's still doing her
work, so I will leave her to that, and I will trust that one of you will inform her of the news whenever the opportunity arrives.
Of course.
Now, let me make sure this is very clear. For now, this information should not be public. This should stay between the wardens and the ones I have informed, which have been the other general for the military and the Korbilov head. Don. So, let's make this quick. Ares, on the table. The actual, not you, I mean the bag.
Please don't try to suggest him to stand on a table. He will.
I know, that's why I would kick him off if he did. So, in this bag, there are walkies for us to talk. Radios. This will make conversing much easier as well as getting around. I don't know why it took me so damn long to get them, but I did. So, here they are now. So take one for yourselves and...
I've already handed them theirs.
I don't want to... Oh, they have theirs. Good.
Yes.
Good. So, that's the first line of order. Second line of order. As you need to be updated, I will give a small dish out of the information, and then after I'm done with my information, I can tell you will announce yours, since you seem to have caught some. So, first line of business. The military caught 2 people that have been killed. One of them was... I can't remember if it was a red or blue. Basically, there's 2 gangs going around on the streets currently, and they're killing each other. We found one body on the outskirts with a regular pierce through their back. Then we found another, but this one isn't the gang. We believe this is regarding the Forge Breaker. Last week, actively, as some of the candidates were inside the bar in the entertainment district, one of the candidates smelled something and informed another one, so they went to go take a peek and immediately found a body of a doll or warforged. The problem with this is, it stands out quite a bit, because this gave us information that we haven't had yet. We believe that this person, this Forge Breaker, is a proto-arms user. Reason behind this suspicion of ours, and I'm like 95%, because it's pretty obvious. The body was mangled. Warforged bodies do not get mangled easily. This was done in a matter of minutes, right under their noses. The body was literally, it was almost like their arms were ropes, torn apart with char marks of lightning. So, even if they use something that can actually discharge lightning without it being a core, mangling a body like that is not easy. Even the Carbilodon would have a problem mangling it that fast, in that manner. Which leads to the suspicion of a proto-arms being used. Because of this, we have been given jurisdiction when it comes to handling this Forge Breaker. Now, I understand you are capable of holding your own. You are a captain for a reason. However, the only time I wish for you to engage with this person is if there is no one around you and you need to stop them. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
When this person is found and you are in danger, you may handle yourself as you would normally and fight the proto-arms user. But if you find them and at least have a moment of thing, you inform myself or you inform Ares. From there, we will take the necessary precautions to handle this person, whether it be me contacting the military and you 3 assisting him in taking this person out and subduing. Remember, we are not trying to kill them, we are trying to subdue. We only kill if they push ourselves to that extent. We are still trying to make sure we're staying lawful. Murder is not okay just because they are coming at us. Only if they are pushing you to a certain point that requires them to be killed is when they are allowed to be killed. So, we have been given, as well, the granted assistance from the Lieutenant Blitz, telling us that we are allowed and they need the numbers, seeing as they have been spread pretty thin trying to handle most of these murders and how many have been happening. It's kind of concerning. So they've asked for our assistance when it comes to handling both problems. Though when it comes to the gangs, obviously, no arm usage is allowed.
If you do so, and they are not an arms user, you will also be arrested, and I will not bail you out. You will serve the time that you are given. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Yeah, sir.
Good. So, you will be on the careful watch out for both this Forge Breaker, and you will also be on the watch for these gangs. Now, you will do nothing to these gangs outside of pick them up and carry them to the military. If they start to fight back, you can fight them, but you will do it without using your arms abilities. And probably the weapon itself, to be honest. They would not be able to handle it. Again, especially when it comes to the gangs, focus on subduction first. Bring them to the military, and they will handle it from there. Our goal is just to find them and bring them to them if we find them where they can't.
This is on
Then again,
site, correct? Or only if we see them commit something.
I mean, okay. In terms of detaining, you may ask questions. If they seem suspicious, you may ask for small questioning. And then if they attempt to do anything, crime, run away, so on and so forth, then you are allowed to detain, and then just take them to the military. Do not immediately grab them and detain them. Though they may be part of the gang, we could grab a member that might not be guilty. This is why you ask the questions, and if they seem guilty, then you will at least take them or point them out to the military. Even if you don't take them to the military, make sure that you find one member and say, hey, this person here, I saw them down this way, keep your eyes out. But try to lean more towards the detain just because I like to be safe. And then again, regarding the Forge Breaker, again, if you have a moment of thing where you're attempting to chase this person, but you have a moment, you will radio me or Ares, and we will handle the precautions in terms of getting a street shut down or even handling this person with your assistance. You will only engage in immediate combat if they are trying to kill you. If they are trying to harm you, you will do the same. But if you get the chance, please immediately notify me or Ares. Even if I can't do it, then he will be allowed to talk to the military to keep proper safety. I hope this has been somewhat of the catch-up you wished for. Now, Captain, I believe you gained some information that is very key for us. If you would be willing to share.
As I said before, it was, as I was doing patrols, I overheard, the Carbellos speaking about their investigation that they were doing on the Forge Breaker, which included, apparently their investigators were hearing, whispers, leading them to locations, and when they would go to these locations, the whispering would cease and no one would be around. It might be how Forge Breaker is hard to find, misleading investigators, but that is just a suspicion.
Still good information to have. Suspicion and even things like whispers can be a good giveaway. That's very good to know, actually. Okay, well, for now, that is most of the information we have at hand. Actually, I might as well tell you guys this as well, since you will be working with me on this. I asked the Carbillos to do me a favor, to look into the incident that happened a couple weeks ago. One of the people residing in one of the apartments had a break-in, and their... what did they call it? Heater? Or cooler? I don't...
Conditioner.
know exactly what they called it. Conditioner. They made a prototype for a conditioner supposed to heat and cool air for living quarters. This was stolen, and the Red Gang, I believe it was, stole this and escaped off into ship, which I believe most of us are aware. I asked them to make sure that this was somewhat found, so that just in case this heating or cooling element cannot potentially be grown into a proto-arms. Though it may not be designed for a proto-arms, the design itself, on how it was manufactured, could be shaped into that of a weapon. From what I've been informed this morning, the Carbillo Dawn has told me that it's off the grid entirely, as of the moment. which has my suspicions even more increased. If it can't be found even by those that are used to peeking on the darker side, especially under the table when it comes to crime, and they can't find it, meaning this was clearly something they really wanted for one reason or another, and I can promise you it wasn't just because of this cooling air conditioning thing they have. If they wanted that, they'd just wait for it to drop and then steal one when it actually was finished. They obviously have some form of ulterior motive. So, be on the lookout for that as well. Though I don't think we'll come across it anytime soon unless it's already shaped into this proto-arms. It is still good to keep an eye out. This way we can at least attempt to protect the civilians as good as we can. But with that is all I needed to do and inform you of. This is some information that is key for our functionality. So, keep your eyes peeled, and I will be addressing this, but around the candidates, especially the Warforged, keep a closer eye on. If anything seems suspicious, make sure to keep an eye even closer. Come up with an excuse for you to be around them. Obviously, they might take it as that we're trying to protect them, but either way, still make it seem like, oh, you're just being a small escort for a little bit. Something of the weaker nature that's more loose. This way we can keep close eyes, and as wardens, if anyone does attempt to do anything like this forge breaker, then we can at least be on the scene as soon as possible. I know civilians, or not civilians, but people have been targeted before, but I don't think, at least in terms of the gang side, anyone will be targeted that isn't part of the gang itself. I assume it's going to stay, hopefully, an internal conflict, and hopefully does not grow into something more, since I know that one of the sides did shoot up the clientele for the clinic. So hopefully this does not grow past their little internal squabble. But keep a close eye out for gang members. Keep a close eye on Warforged. Pretty simple. I'll make it, I wanted to simplify it, so I know I've been spouting a lot. So those are the main two objectives that I'm giving you. Keep an eye out for these. Question the gang members. If they seem suspicious, bring them to the military, let them handle it. Then regarding the Warforged or Forge Breaker, keep a close eye on our Warforged candidates and even members that walk around the civilians. If anything seems suspicious, you inform me or him. Then we'll handle this proper precautions. And if you are threatened, you may self-defend until you get a chance to inform us, and then we will again do our best to respond as fast as possible. With that, you are dismissed.
Understood.
Aries, I'd suggest you go to the bakery later tonight then.
Depends on if I'm on top of something or not.
Yes, but that is a good idea.
Let me know. They've told us that they'll be holding their fan club meeting there, so considering 2 Forge are already going to be there, it's likely a good idea to keep an eye.
It's a place I've kept my eye on.
Plus, I'd prefer my bakery not to get damaged.
It would be profitable.
It's your favorite building, I know.
I think his skills would best be suited to finding the location of this conditioner. You can follow a red gang member back to wherever they gather.
It's also not a bad idea.
Then you might be
Yeah.
able to.
It is significantly easier for me to go down if I am stepping into one.
Oh, actually, you remind me of something. Aries, show yourself. One thing that I asked Blitz when it came to was if he ever finds a base of operations regarding these gangs and he plans on going in to potentially take people in, I will more than likely be sending a warden to assist him. Now again, you will not be using your arms unless a proto-arm shows themselves, but you will be assisting the military in subduing most, if not all, the members as long as Blitz tells you to subdue them, or another military member if they have the records of something. But when that time comes, I will assign whoever it is to go with him. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you're dismissed. I will be taking a moment because I need to start through some paperwork. So you guys do your thing, and I will be out in a minute.
The bakery has a strawberry mango tea that I'd suggest.
Okay. Okay.
It's ridiculous. Oh boy.
I don't even know if Professor Carbuncle is among the ones outside.
Hey, Aries.
Don't know, do you? You don't know what's going on, do you?
Hello, sorry, Mr. Aries.
What? No! 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 Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta get you back 6 times. Wow. Wow.
They're available. I can go fetch them if you.
7.
In case it isn't clear, you have access to everything that you see, which means, of course, duplicity.
I am.
Oh, there's so many.
Sorry, there's a lot going on in the midst of this.
Hey, Aries, step back for a second.
Okay.
Did mash up.
One of the military said they were looking for you about having a package for you.
Understood.
Yes, please.
Center of
It's good routine to get into. Helps a lot.
I heard there was a package.
That was the fucking radios I gave you.
My wardens are shit.
Well, guess what? You were invisible, and I was trying to find you for at least an hour.
You'll take a direct left, and you'll be able to.
And down is up, and right is left.
I already picked it up. You're fucking with me.
He came to me before you even came back. I just told him I would let you know.
Yeah, it's the radios.
You never specified or not. Oh, that makes more sense.
Yep.
Should probably test that later. Yeah.
Could be good. Morning.
Hey, do you want? If you manage to succeed in keeping away Oppo for 10 minutes, you get a free treat at the Bad Luck Bakery. Are you interested?
Nope.
Fuck.
I believe I'm just going to spectate this one.
That's alright. You interested though?
What are we doing?
You get to be crazy cuckoo. Basically, you look like me and you keep Opal away from me and keep her from stealing my glasses.
I'm gonna
And if you
watch.
do so for 10 minutes, what's up? Do me a favor and make sure that you only watch from the bleachers.
Okay.
What is the intent this training? I'm curious.
Well, they have to get used to light beast cores. It's also just trying to encourage problem solving.
I understand.
Observation, keen eye. There's going to be lots of invisibility creatures or duplicitous creatures.
So fucking many of him. Oh my god. Alright, I'll come back there in a second.
Good foundation.
I'm gonna go see if one of the mechanics can test it. So, okay.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to talk to Gus. Okay, fine. I've been working with my core, and I think I'm able to break through on something.
To do something before Leon gets back. Do you want to
Oh, yeah?
silly?
I want to test it. Oh, hi, Aries. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm saying that.
Yeah, I think I've made some progress
Hey there.
on
Right here and
a chunk of what I want to do, and I brought the supplies to campus to test it.
Okay. Looking forward to it when you get it ready.
Yeah. So my greater idea is to absorb mana from magic beasts. It's kind of a short form of it. Yeah. So far I've gotten pretty good at being able to expel mana out of things.
Okay.
I have, like a shitload of cheap design foci at home, and I've figured out how to use the core to push, or I guess displace it's the right word, but it
Yeah.
evaporates into like pretty lights. So figuring out how to bring it to me, and then the arms is going to be to absorb it, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Clink last week was saying it's like pretty experimental. Dusk is agreed. So probably gonna hurt myself massively at times, but it's
Probably. That's part of the process.
New territory.
Sort of what I figured.
What else is new?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and it's, you know, you really have to think, how are we not going to hurt ourselves when none of us know how to do the things we're trying to do already?
There's no way you're not.
I don't know, I don't know how to throw a fireball, but if I wanted to, now I could.
Yeah.
If I trained for it. But I don't know how, so the first handful of times I'm gonna blow myself up. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, God only knows how much this thing's gonna kick. We'll see. It could be a breeze or the worst thing I've ever used. We'll find
Have you shot a gun before?
For 6 years, yeah. But
Cool.
this thing, I have no idea.
Think that, but like 20 times more.
Oh, fantastic. This is using a caliber I'm not used to. It's probably one of the bigger ones I can find. Overwhelming power more than anything else. So,
Pretty good.
that big weapon I used to use was about as big as we were allowed to have as a serviceman. We'll see how this goes.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, why not?
That's it.
Why play it safe when we're trying to kill magic beasts, right?
You're in the environment to play around. You can't play around out there.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not touching the cameras, though. I don't have my staff to take measurements for my Magisteel staff, and the gauntlet's still a big work in progress, so...
you'll get there.
Yeah, staff should be pretty easy to forge, though. It's just a stick with some inserts for...
Probably two or three billets. Stretch it out.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be that hard. The gauntlet will be a bitch, but not as much as...
Yeah.
Sevi's whistle. I don't know where Sevi just went. But she's making a whistle.
Oh.
Let me know what you're going to do about that. I might.
Interesting.
Copy you?
Yeah, we kind of.
If you are making like.
Okay, everyone, we're about to begin the exercise. If you want to come and watch, please head on over to the gym.
Yeah.
And Paz just
Oh, I
told me
thought
might
Keep was
have a
happening now.
somewhat explosion.
I thought it was like in the midst of all of this.
Nope, about to happen.
Okay.
I like her expertise on this.
It's funny because Yurgo's been joking about my head exploding all morning. Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah, bud?
Not joking. Somebody's not gonna have me that this is probably gonna kick 20 times farther than a rifle.
Tell me, I'm just gonna.
There's still some resistance in the charge handle, so I have to file that down. But otherwise,
Yeah, that's
bare
just gonna
bones.
fine tuning over time. We've got weeks to work on these things.
Yep.
Hopefully we have weeks. Mr. Valdra said he was going to talk the whole potential mission idea. We'll see what happens there.
Ooh, already.
No, it's lighter than I thought it would be, which is good. Already.
Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying. Wow, this is rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said Valdris was indisposed earlier this morning. Something might be coming down the pipeline.
Interesting.
So I didn't mention if it was for us or you. Who knows? Don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
No, he has. You're pointing at me, so. Messes up. I'm just gonna blow up the whole city. I don't know if he's joking, but no, we're not. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen because I've had a bunch of tests done.
We're blowing up the city.
That I need to tell you about. No!
Don't do that.
Okay. I walked.
It is okay.
I was over there, and I walked over there, and then I walked over here.
I've been with soliloquy.
Team, assemble. There's a team.
Dude, don't
Oh.
say. It's okay.
Not
I'm
it.
going to. It's okay. I don't plan to. Ooh, I'm gonna fall over is what I'm gonna do.
Don't do that.
I don't plan to. It's okay.
He'll be fine.
Well, I don't know if it was a figure of speech when Paz. It is a figure of
He'll be
speech.
fine.
I'll be okay.
You're part of the Opal team?
Hey.
By connection?
You gonna bite the bullet and help, or are you gonna sit back?
Oh, yeah. Are you going to have like a release mechanism to get it off your body real quick?
I've got a vest.
Shit, alright. Yeah, that's cool.
Here's the problem though. Like, when we put it on, how is it gonna register in my body? I haven't figured that out yet, but I've got wires. I've got these gloves that I'm gonna have to fit out with wires, so it detects the pull of my finger. It's the whole pull of my finger.
I've got
my arm pull.
an idea. Got an idea. Wait, what'd you say?
Puppet?
Yeah. No, so part of what I'm designing, glove, that's like meant to simulate contact. Like, I touch, like you, my hand's not actually touching you, the glove is, but the glove is passing on, like, the mana signals into
This
my
is our
hand to
time.
connect with my body, sort of thing.
What's up?
It makes a lot of sense in my head, not a ton of sense when I say it aloud. But it sounds
I know it is quite interesting to look at the designs of the young wardens at the moment, but in mind later on they're all gonna be lost involving the copyright of said arms. So.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I know you're here
I'm
to
gonna have like.
shop what new ideas are from this new generation.
Well, you think I maybe should cut like a square out of my back?
Like to see how they're coming along. These days, I'm a little too busy to even try to think of stealing something.
I know. It's just a reminder that.
Yeah, of course.
The laws about mass creation of a similar arms will be prohibited later on.
What kind of... Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I was going to say, yeah. Or there's also, like... Leon, actually.
Oh.
He's like Grandpa.
He's so excited. He's so excited.
This is the expanded view.
Alright, I'm gonna let him get to it. I'm gonna keep looking around.
Like I'm full of like.
The more I think about it, the more I see just it being a you and bragging.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it today.
Yeah.
Oh! That was a fake scream.
Oh.
That was a real scream.
What did you do?
I will show you the compartments.
What did I do? What did I do?
I had a feeling based on the.
Who are you talking
I did
to?
nothing.
I was careful to attenuate the mask.
I'm gonna walk in from over here.
Oh, I'm gonna see if my whistle can calm down the pot-like magic beast.
I know how to handle a bow better. Plus the rest.
How are things coming along over here?
Bows, so it's just,
I walked over. What?
Yes.
May I hold a piece of your fabrication to test something? We were told about how holding someone else's, if the Magisteel is not produced by you or conducting your mana, it is heavier.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Want a good example?
Yeah. Here. Actually, here's
Yeah.
mine. Mine's
Oh,
handle.
perfect.
And then grab yours too.
Why are you
Is it
torturing
Debbie
old
tuning in
Link?
action there?
Yes.
What?
Why are you
It is.
torturing old Link?
We just get the
Here.
knocked down.
Thank you.
I'm not torturing them. I'm giving them an extracurricular activity.
Thank you.
Reward if he succeeds.
Okay.
How
Hope
late
it was
does that
helpful.
feel for you?
It's like if I were to pick up a stick.
She's gonna be dealing with a bunch of light illusion monsters before they know it, and it's
We
better
have
that they
noticed
get
some
used
of
to this in
the
advance. Right?
feelings from it in testing our equipment, but it's good to have an example of how heavy it can be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. Happy to help.
Just really more fair.
So do you have to attune to it, or do you have to, when you make it with your cord, that's how you attune to it? I'm so confused.
It's both.
I think it's the core. It should have been.
Yeah.
You attune to your core, but you also have to make the connection with your arms itself.
Okay. Here, watch this drive. Give me everything, and I'll condense it back down to what I need. You know what? This makes a lot of sense. Why I've been just casually throwing it around, huh?
Yep.
Maybe I could set that? Yeah, let's set that.
Maybe. Is your arms an omni weapon, or is it just a scythe? I'm just curious if it can change.
It switches into an axe. That's usually what I keep it stowed as.
Okay, yeah, that's.
Oh, Nessa, if you want to use a sign, you can ask him.
I'm not. I know I can't be a scythe user. However, I'm also thinking of an omni weapon. Check this out. The bow, and it can change into a bladed bow. Sort of like chakram style. I can take the parts to use as chakram and then put it together, and that's a bow again. Range
That's sick. Covers all your bases. I like it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm gonna use it to cast. I
Good.
want to see if I can make arrows out of nothing.
Ooh.
Please don't shoot the ceiling.
Don't shoot the ceiling, or me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Don't shoot me again.
Yes, sir.
Or into the sky where the AO can fly back down and hit anyone.
Arrow roulette is dangerous.
I mean, yes, I would never ever do that ever.
Uh-huh.
I would never even think about it aloud.
Uh-huh.
It's a small dolly if you would like to load up all the armor.
Yes.
So, would you like me to show you?
Don't lie to me.
So,
don't mind me.
I wouldn't. Okay.
Good.
What? Hello?
Remember. Remember.
Yes.
I'm always watching.
You again? Nah. What?
See, now he has a grudge against him.
Invisible assassin.
Always watching.
Especially frequency. I feel like that's something. Alright.
Okay, I gotta get back to work. to give the gym a little check. Jesus Christ. It is very oddly quiet, and I don't like it. This scares me.
If you might be looking for people right now, a lot of them at least has been made open for most of the people in the public who wish to also assist. Most of the wardens, as well as some of the civilians of Rhino, are currently assisting Professor Carbuncle in his small expo.
Doctor? How do you feel about this?
I thought they were gonna ask him to use his nose.
I have an idea.
Said that
they all smell the same. Apparently, they're able to use some sort of relation.
They really like music.
Well,
Didn't
I
she
think I'm
say
still
that
in bed
it
dreaming.
was a dream? Yes.
They have a very
Yes, I think
outward way of showing they like the
Someone
music.
pinch me. Wait, you can't pinch me. That's metal. Someone pinch me.
It's almost not fair.
It's still in
Oh,
process.
okay. All right. Yep.
Fine
no,
with me.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Experience, isn't it?
You know, the funny part is, I was walking outside of town just to like, check on things, not find any more things, hopefully. And there was another one. It was just like frozen in time. There was another
what?
clink. I don't know who Or what?
Okay.
Or why?
I'm gonna go ahead
It
and
was just
guess,
like,
but I think I might know
think it's-
which Clink is your sister.
A lot of them are.
It is
doing
quite
the
easy
thing.
to tell. Yes.
But
Is the real Clink even in
Yes.
the room anymore? Nobody would be able to tell.
The real Clink, please
You are
stand
Clink.
up.
Give him fun.
Technically true. Yeah, you've become Clink.
Okay.
There's so many.
How does Clink
Guys, I think
I think there's around 20 of them.
What?
I think there's around 20.
I think he's pulling at you.
The
If I could do this, yes.
day that I am fully back.
If you could, you would do this.
Have a beast can with them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just about 20. No, I meant he's not
to know.
visible.
He's not what?
But then that's nobody knows which one's Opal.
I don't think he's visible. I'm kind of agreeing with Nora's head if he's probably not here.
You know,
Ah.
admittedly, for like a split second, I forgot that these were
One single syllable. You'd know
disguised as Clink, and my brain was like, "Oh, they're just illusions." And my thought was, "What if we just go up and punch them?" And then
They already also had that
sister is
thought.
out there.
You're like the second person too.
Please don't.
I preceded this by saying I forgot that they were people disguised as Clink. I thought my brain just was like, "Oh, they're illusions of Clink. How do we get rid of illusions? Punch them." Listen, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. I just know what to do. I know what
I actually do not know if the real Professor Clink is out there.
I can't do it. I guess
This is a very good point.
This might be, but maybe not.
There.
They don't have the same.
Oh.
By the way,
that's funny.
Hmm.
That's funny. There he is.
I am he.
Well, yes. Am I incorrect that your birthday was last week?
Yes, you are incorrect.
Oh, well, if it was, I would have wished you a
We got a little bit longer for that.
I would have given you another free macaron.
Oh, I see. Now I should have said it was. Damn.
It's my birthday every day.
Oh.
This takes way too much energy.
I mean, we are giving out free macaron samples today, since we are releasing a new color next week. Hopefully.
That's a fun way to rationalize life.
Every day is your birthday.
Oh.
I can shoot you down.
Oh no.
Over here.
Here we go. Here we go. Did I need to get my medical plan for this?
Maybe.
I'd hope not. Oh, there's a box as well.
Here comes the box.
Someone like Marcus to fall off the height.
It's
Mr. Aries, you should look on the side of the box.
Oh yeah, look, read the side of the box. It's really funny.
Probably Jim's ankle.
Nice about it.
It still gets me every time I look at it. It's perfect. It's perfect comedy.
But I don't know what it means.
I don't either. But something in my soul tells me it's really funny.
Eater.
I can glide.
God damn it.
So is he stuck up there?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stand on this railing, bitch.
Is he wearing it? Oh, they're making a mess.
It appears to be a mask.
I've hypothesized we used to.
Valdris is gonna be pissed.
Actually, I'm curious as to what Walrus would have thought of the whole situation upon seeing multiple of Clink at once.
I couldn't tell you. I'd love to know though.
Fucking flattering my boyfriend, you clone. I swear to fuck.
There.
Hey Arlo, does this one smell like Clink up there? Or does it smell
Maybe
like
I'll try it
Reginald Morty
sometime.
in a whip?
Am I allowed to help?
Do you smell over here?
Might be hard to tell. I'm covered in popcorn. I might have like rolled around in it before the exercise.
Oh.
No.
What? You roll around in your food?
Listen, however, you are the only one to start speaking and initiating.
And carry popcorn. Also, I don't see no civilians climbing.
Well, I'm on.
I'm gonna go patrol.
Appears that Clink has fallen asleep.
Good morning. Good morning.
I got this one.
Oh.
Good morning.
Oh.
Yes.
Good morning.
Something? Clink.
Ah!
Got something I'd like to ask you to do, Clink. You see... What is that? Professor, Reginald over there, right?
I feel so bad for the people who
He was saying earlier that he's feeling a little lonely and he could use a hug.
I feel like I need to stand outside.
Clink, as someone who's so important to Professor Reginald, could you go give him a hug?
They're all in the training room if you're looking for them.
No, but thank you.
Daily Mail.
Just reading through things. You know, they get letters often, so it's nice to sit and
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just going to my room.
I have to terrorize Shan just a little bit.
We're looking out for her at least. You know, that man was.
I didn't have the context at the time.
I mean, he does the hello.
Aye.
That was really weird. That was so weird.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he does that. He just appeared.
Nothing.
I do that.
He always appears randomly. Felt like a shiver down my spine. That's why I turned.
Yeah, that effect on women, Aries.
I might.
Like a shiver go down their spine.
Ew.
I'm kidding.
Damn. Defeated. I got.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, Shiloh did. She turned him down.
Obliterated me.
Didn't even ask her out. Yeah, just turned him down.
Turn down in what way?
It was a joke.
If he asked you out,
It was just no.
that is what is.
We were making a
She
joke.
looked at him and said, ew.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Still though.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Worse.
I haven't tried pointing a bat at you. That's plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I think it would be
Definitely
like
deny him.
for me to do.
You
At
pointed
Aries?
bats
No.
at me. Why don't you point bats
Yeah.
at him? He's so much worse than I ever was.
You just answered your question.
Fuck.
My bat's not that big, and I don't have a cool core thing to make it work like Ader's does.
Listen, I learned enough. It is not about the size of the bat. It's how you swing it. So don't worry about this.
That's true. I let Ader get a couple swings every now and then.
It's a little bit different.
Oh, is it like, what do you mean different? Is it like a strange size bat? Is it like, long and then a little bit bigger on the top, or what's happening? So I think it's more of a hammer.
Yeah. Important thing, now that you're, close friends with a recruit, whatever I am, rank-wise, piece of advice. You guys were more durable, but the nuts are still very weak.
They are, in fact.
Quarters tactics do still work. That's not anything different.
You can still feel it. No!
The fear of God. There was no contact, but the fear was there.
It was the fear of something. I felt the phantom pain. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Alright, I'm
so
good.
bad about laughing at that.
I think it's hilarious.
It's even worse when I do it because I can just...
Just surprise people.
Yeah, I can.
Listen, I'm telling you, one day it's going to happen where you do this shit with me, and then you have to be surprised why suddenly my fucking right hook or left hook is just going to land on your jaw.
It would not be the first time.
Please do not enter the queue with this entire method.
That's why I walk in.
Specifically in my business, First it's my fist. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be sitting here with my shotgun, and that's the end of that. Don't want that.
That's that on that.
It's people like him is the reason why I don't carry around the bat.
Yeah.
I don't like people sneaking up on me, and usually my first instinct is to hit or swing, and hitting is not going to hurt a normal person as much as the bat will, so...
I am like 900% more liable to sneak up on people than like anybody else would be though.
Yes, and you're 900% more liable to be the one who's gonna get one day your fucking lights knocked out by another.
Oh, absolutely. $1,000,000%.
If the time comes, if that time comes, I cannot wait for that to happen. Because someone is going to carry you, I'm going to ask, oh my god, what has happened? Did somebody try to assassinate Ares? No, he just got punched in the throat. And if that happens, I'll be laughing at you the entire way to the hospital.
Good. It'll be funny.
I think it is fancier, yeah. He's got the filigree on the back of his coat and everything too.
Yeah.
It's kind of torn and dirty, but you still got the fanciness up top.
I mean, it's also the quote.
Designed like that, right?
I was going to say it's more of an intricate design
If
itself.
went
It's
through
not
that, it
really...
would be a lot more inconsistent.
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't think it was a beast.
Especially here on the tree.
Exactly. I mean, if it would have been, if I would have been lost a couple more notches, I would have probably asked you, like, if you need to have this fixed, but I can see a style choice. And honestly, I have to say it suits you.
I'll take it, sure.
As the hair would say.
It's you and your fancy hair.
You're not helping your case.
Fancy, yeah.
I wasn't making a case. I was just simply stating you got fancy hair.
I don't know.
You do the thing and then you like slowly with your hair and your bangs go.
That's how you should describe it. Is that how you want to do it? Fair enough.
I have to use very technical terms to describe a lot of my work. I like to use very crappy, small, little brain terms to describe other things, so I can save my limited amount of brain space for saving people's lives.
Right, of course.
To be honest, I'm surprised you didn't.
I'm pretty sure
Garbuncles.
Wait a minute.
I thought about it, but then I thought it's probably better if people know where I am and know how to look and find me if they need me. So
how are you supposed to get into the inner lane of this roundabout? There's a divider line across the whole lane. How do you get in it?
Yeah, actually, he has a fair point.
Closed.
It's not a roundabout. It's just
I should probably
Nope.
minus 3 to better, so it doesn't have a point. No, I'm with him.
You gotta keep running around it. It'll open up.
Aries, no.
Traffic.
What traffic?
No, yeah, if you gotta keep going around, then it'll open up.
Doesn't one of the two of the new cadets?
Have you ever heard of a wagon before?
As well, they sometimes
Yeah.
drive around? I think was it the
Okay, I wasn't. I mean, I appreciate the answer.
No.
He could have been. What was the other one?
What do you mean,
Maybe.
no?
Perhaps.
I'm going to make a complaint about this.
Okay.
The roundabout, not you.
Okay.
If you're looking for people, there should be still at school having fun. Kind of an unorthodox sentence, but not.
Oh, people are walking back.
Oh. It's not.
Oh, this means I have to work.
So.
I mean, you could just disappear and no one would know if you're working or not. So.
You could just disappear and no one would know.
Fire.
100%.
Like a goblin.
There's my goblin sound.
Telling him about his fancy pants hair and how it matches his fancy pants.
There.
They said third floor. I'm mad.
Why?
Oh, I have a package for that's to Voldris' room from Biscotti.
You want me to go give it to him?
It's they said delivered to the principal's office.
Okay. Come with me.
If you eat it, it's on you.
Hold this.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hold this for me.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I figured it might just be better to like show you where it is so you know next time.
Please.
Yeah, I got you.
Do not perceive it. I've been forbidden. You've been forbidden.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not
Sorry,
used to
you're
running
scaring me.
the cord. What the?
Okay.
Oh yeah, don't.
Yeah, come with me.
Also, I talk with Clink.
That's good to hear. Hold on, you deliver a package real quick. They lied. They lied.
He's not in there. Just leave it on his desk.
Oh, it's fancy in here. I'm not gonna look at anything. I'm not gonna look at anything. I'm not gonna look at anything.
Okay, get out of
What's
there.
that?
You don't want to know.
I've completed my packaging.
I heard there were some fights that I missed because I showed up late.
Oh, you were late as well.
Are they going at it?
What was the reason you were late? Hello.
Oh shit! I want to see this.
The reason I told the instructors was because my train from Eden was slow, but the real reason is because there was a beast tied between Greedon and Argus while I was transferring. So I had to get around it.
Between Greed and August?
There was a few months ago.
Ooh, I had not heard of this.
Was there any problem other than that it was there? Did anything
No.
bad happen?
I heard that the subjugation force that took out the Scale Tyrant ended up going to there and clearing it out on their way.
Oh, well, that's good. They dealt with it.
Yeah.
That was between Greedon and Argus?
No, yeah, the Beast Tide was to the north of Argus when I was moving across. And then Argus ended up moving further, and I went to Arnheim, and then down to Argus, and then through Edmund, and then down to Rhinold.
Okay. Was just curious about the location. Ollie is glowing now.
Yes.
I guess question for you. If you were already in Greedon, why come to Rhinold?
This most likely
It's a bit childish, actually.
That might be something you want to look into.
Hmm?
I grew up reading books. My mom would read me books, so...
It makes you more resilient.
I like
Oh,
heroes.
that's the perfect reason, then.
And I
The
kind
childish
of, like...
reasons are the ones that last.
Yeah, I mean, what my dad and what my uncles did was... I mean, they were strong, but...
I'm excited to see what
never really got the impression that they were, like, morally that good sometimes, so I wanted to do something different.
All of the reasons you
swap positions.
consider adult, duty, honor, things like that, they don't last. They're not real purposes. It's the childish ones that last.
Well, it certainly lasted. It was really scary getting on a caravan by myself for the first time.
I imagine.
Especially
The
since you
chances of
probably
dying
didn't tell your
skyrocket.
dad.
No, my family doesn't know where I am.
Oh, good.
That is why it was good
I
to
knew
have
I
you
liked you for a reason.
Yeah, they registered me as a fugitive when I was in jail. They considered me escapee from Greedon. It's not that bad there, actually, though. But I can see how people could see it bad.
Oh. No one's dying and starving under the tyrant.
People don't generally starve. I mean, even the people who don't have a lot, they get food. They make sure everyone's fed. But it is strong survive sort of place, so if you're not strong, you kind of get tread upon pretty easily.
I imagine. I heard some stories during my years as a diplomat.
You worked as a diplomat?
Under my father.
Oh right, you're...
Up here,
aren't you the
Asher.
son of one of the councilmen?
Yes.
On the bleachers.
Behind me.
Oh, I know who your father is. My dad
Well,
hates
I
your dad.
imagine.
Oh wait, who's your dad? I never
Mine
heard
or
your
his?
last name. His.
My name is Luca Alphen. My father's
Oh.
councilman Alphen of Northern Rheinhold.
He's... You're like the second cousin to the principal?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay.
No,
I can see
Voltage
why
doesn't like it
his
when I
dad
call
would hate
him
your dad.
cousin.
An oddly specific amount of information for an
Oh,
adult
my-
to have.
My dad is, he's the leader of... Well...
Oh.
There are war bands that work under the Warlord of Greedon, and my dad's part of the First Legion. He leads the First Legion.
What?
My dad is Chieftain Sarkis of the First Legion.
Oh, this does get more fun.
My dad and your dad and a lot of the council have butted heads a lot.
Oh, they have, but his problems are not mine. Not anymore.
Well, sins of the father and all that.
I've had enough of his problems.
Oh, yeah, there's that. I forgot about that.
I feel that all the way.
What
over
is
here.
that?
There's a lot. Gravity waves.
Gravity.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
rare
my
coin.
first thought was going to be
Is Bunny
wind.
not here?
It looks wrong.
He,
I
he
believe
has a
she has
gravity
left.
core.
She may be preparing for her book club.
I'll go stop
Oh,
by the
wow.
library again then.
I think he has 2 cores. I don't know.
I
Both
think
of
he had a
them do,
dark
I
one.
think.
So
Thus
then he
has
has 2
2
and
cores.
stuff.
Dark and gravity.
Hmm.
He does.
The style of
And
fighting.
Professor Lancaster has too.
Ooh.
That
Well.
almost came in our direction. Oh.
There's a reason they told us to stay back. I see.
I am glad I had this core out in front of me. Hello, Aries. Goodbye, Aries.
Did you get a little bit of a charge from it?
Not quite. It's just all directed toward the core instead of, my body. Which I'm thankful for. Thank you, core.
The style of fighting that the instructor Hayden is using is actually a school.
School of fighting? As in, passed down techniques? Really?
I've seen a few users of it. The lightning dual blade.
Wait, that Lancaster?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Where did it originate from?
I don't remember where it originated from, but I do know there are a bunch of warriors, wardens, and warlords alike who use it. I actually thought about taking it up myself when I was first figuring out what to use.
Hmm?
You went
Decide
with
against it.
You went with the bladed shield instead.
Oh, I meant when I was thinking of my my arms. No, the bladed
You
shield was
haven't
something I
told
found on
me
the
much about
battlefield.
that. What are you deciding to go for?
Oh, I'm making a torch.
A torch?
A water
Are you
torch.
water?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that seemed like backlash.
They're getting into it.
More sparky.
If you wish to watch, feel free to join us up on the bleachers. As long as you are behind the warden, is the Inkhorn thing.
Wardens do not duel.
Well,
Correct.
not here.
Perhaps warlords do.
I mean, is there a real difference between calling it a duel or a spar?
What the stakes are?
Death
Yes.
Not all duels are to
Duels
death.
usually for honor.
Oh, are they not?
The
No,
spar is often for practice.
He's gathering energy.
Why do you think that?
Cause all duels I've seen are to the death.
Not necessarily smart.
That is really dangerous. Holy shit, guys. Relax. Holy shit.
Politics is really gonna be pissed.
And here it comes back. Oh.
I think they're both tired.
Yeah, that was a lot of men, I imagine.
Oh,
gosh.
That was inspiring.
That definitely felt like a lot. Makes your skin tick, doesn't it?
Pretty sick.
Thank you.
How are you feeling after that?
Old.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay, thank you.
I recommend you look at it.
I don't think it's going to I mean, I have patience, I can put them back together.
What?
What
is happening?
This is the whole thing. No! Bastard!
said, you've probably heard of the forge breaker situation.
Unfortunately.
I understand, cadet. Do not worry. Everybody is working on it properly. The reason why I'm specifically telling you is that we wish to tell your fellow cadets is that Morris himself, as a councilman, have said that if any advice, any clues, any leads to help to the investigation, as well
Up there. Oh, before that. What do you? I'm just gonna guess.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I see that now.
When my knees were a little better, I also liked being up in high places.
You know that the 500 reward is also for any guards. Not only the civilians giving out information. You just happen to be in the route and taking your rounds and catch them, well, that's all the better for you in your pockets.
Test. General, if I can get you to shift comms and talk for a moment.
Wardens adjust comms.
Is there something?
Just making sure our comms are secure.
Did someone find one of them?
Please don't tell me they're interacting.
Conversation about this. Maybe we could, you as the expert, you pick something that you think is okay, and now the price is.
I just want something that you can, actually use. And I'm thinking that,
They are less aggressive, yeah.
That's also, yeah, that's pretty good.
It's going up in a month too.
See your head above.
They were telling Clink that somebody was injured in the arena.
There are no injuries in the arena.
Okay. No injuries. You're good.
Thank you.
It's been years since I've had the core, but still.
At the same time,
Always watching.
Gotta do some runaround, but I'll catch y'all later.
Okay. Nothing. Okay. I'm just crazy.
most likely.
You have any plans?
Everybody in the room still can see.
She enacted next from sitting here.
You, though, in private sometime, so make time for me.
I'd say go for it. I might go down there myself, maybe have a little waltz about. Didn't have much time. Such a busy day tonight, last.
You good? Thank you, Shen. Very cool.
Oh look, there they go.
Oh look.
I need to have a. Is he still around? I need to have a chat with him.
I don't know. I think you might have lost them.
Oh look, there they are. Yeah, I think I lost him. Bad. Yeah, he slips away.
Wardens, can you hear me?
Going away with the shadows. You're shadow
Yes,
cool,
I
don't
can
you?
hear
Sorry, a dark cool.
I do.
One thing that is an immediate order that I'm making effective now. Whenever
Me
you
a
get the
moment.
chance, I wish for you to meet both the Hickory and Dickory sisters. This way they can tell which arm sounds normal and which one sounds different, just in case they come across the proto-arms user known as Forgebreaker.
Take care, Cyrus.
Is this clear?
Have a good day, alright?
Yes, sir.
You guys as well. I'll be fucking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta make sure you guys are taken care of.
Sorry about that. Continue.
No worries at all. I was just thinking, see, currently I'm working on some spell crafting for my dark core. And I wondered if, in your experience as a warden, if you ever seen solid shadows. So solidifying
Solid
shadow,
shadow.
dark, as it were.
In a sense.
Sense.
Meet me up in the training room. I'll show you.
Very well. Oh.
stuff unlocking a little bit of something that is innate inside of all of you.
You got me quite well.
That's the future. I don't want to be in it. Come on, Lord. Oh boy.
Oh.
We're not here. Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't see ya.
I'm not here either. I'm teaching somebody.
Really good at that. All right, I'll listen.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be nosy.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, it can be a group exercise. Solid shadow. In a sense, are you thinking more literally solid, like?
Oh, it's dark stuff. Never mind. Bye.
Or are you meaning? Wait.
Well,
You get over here.
Have to be a dick about
You get back over here.
God damn it.
Are you meaning like specifically like hard, or are you meaning like tangible?
I suppose tangible or hard, kind of looking at whether it's shapeable into something that can be used as a weapon.
Okay.
Literally.
So,
Make something out of this.
I believe you could. I believe you could do that. The way I do it in a tangible sense, though I don't make it weapon of mine, is I will spread my men out.
Good lord.
And you will find that it is a lot harder to walk.
Is
It's like I'm fucking knee deep in mud. Ah.
Yeah, I don't like
Yep.
this.
Obviously, you don't want something on that grand of a scale, but you wouldn't need something that grand of a scale.
no.
I would say
Particularly dense.
start with a training weapon. Take your core, try to wrap it around something. Get a feel for just wrapping around and getting the general shape. And then from there, start to fill it.
I see. So take a sword or something or a weapon, then wrap it around and kind of start coalescing it, I suppose. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Use your core, or your arms, whatever you... What do you plan on doing for an arms?
A chess set.
Say that one more time.
All right, we're training,
chess
so
set.
we're allowed to stay.
A chess set? Okay. Yeah, you guys are here with me, so it's fine.
So, in other words, what I want to do is I want to have, I suppose, embodiment, I suppose. So you have separate chess pieces and they all have their own different weapons, you know? But all, you know, so imagine like say a pawn having a spear to stab from the corner to the side. The king having a massive great sword or something or other, you know?
Okay.
Quite close.
Yeah.
It's different stuff.
Then we will...
A gun, maybe? Shadow gun? Who knows? I don't know.
That could be sick. Yeah, so I would say once you have your arms set up, we'll get you set up with a couple training weapons. Focus on pushing the shadow out and kind of melding it around the weapon is how we'll get you set up. And then once you can do that fluidly, we'll take the weapon away, we'll have you envision the shape, and then we'll have you fill it, make it dense.
That sounds like an absolute plan. Alright. Is there anyone else you recommend I talk to about this? Or you think that it's good enough for now?
Dusk would always be my recommendation when it comes to actually casting.
Right. I'll go ahead and... I mean, I know I'm pretty... I don't know him well, but I've got a good relationship with him, so I'll probably go give him a knock now then, I suppose.
Better time than ever.
True.
All right. While I'm, of course, while I'm teaching, do you two have any questions?
What do you know about Earth?
It's tough. What do you want to know?
Thank you, Professor.
Tough as a subject or Earth itself is tough?
You ever get hit by a rock?
I don't know. A few times.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm just kind of in the boat of where to start. Do I just start reaching into dirt and pulling out rocks and see what happens? Because I can focus and I can make my core. I can make it rumble. I can make it
Okay.
decent perimeter shake. You know, it's starting to react the more I put into it. But I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Remind me again of your tuning type.
Specialist.
Oh, okay. You can play a lot with that then.
Really now?
Yes, sir.
So,
That's new.
Yeah.
So, like, let me run through a scenario with you.
Okay.
You're here, for example. How do you get the rocks?
So, from my understanding, what I've read is elements that aren't available to you in the actual field, you have to put a little extra mana into your attacks to manifest it yourself.
Exactly.
That's what I've heard. So, if I don't have access to Earth, like if I'm in here, well, I'm gonna have to make it myself and, you know, put a little extra.
I'll give you an awesome example. I'm gonna borrow this for a second. So, I can use your shadow.
You're such a fucking weirdo, Ares. I love it.
And then it takes most of the strain off. Or I could not use your shadow, and though it's strenuous, I can still do it. Same thing.
I'm gonna assume there's gonna be classes about this where they're gonna make us have to do drills with our elements in an environment
100%.
where we have access to our stuff. All right.
100%.
Access to air, I think I'm fucked.
You might be the one who's actually a-okay.
Yeah. Hold your breath.
Unless we just, you know, suffocate a room, you know?
Marcus.
That's a war crime.
While neither of my cores are earth attuned, my primary core is a specialist. So, I'll be able to help you troubleshoot ideas, but sending out projectiles, affecting the thing around you.
Oh, this is back.
All done with specialist core.
You know, I bet you I could probably do that, but with actual mud. I know I joked about it, but I could probably just...
You could be. Teaching, actually.
He's teaching us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask them. Go ahead. Go down the line.
I did.
No, ask them. Ask them, not me. I'm giving you a chance to talk to them. I'm giving you a chance to talk to them. I'm giving you a chance to talk to them. You've been so excited. You've been so excited. You've been so excited. I know. Did any of them sign up, by the way?
No, none of them did.
Damn.
For what?
Sign up for what?
Don't worry about it. Unless you wanna.
What? Sign up for what?
Oh, okay. Yes, now I have to think.
Now they're intrigued.
So, you remember the thing about the tanks, right?
No.
Well, no. That I offered something to the tanks. That you know that for a fact, yes?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Right, earlier.
But we don't
Yes.
know what it was.
I offered a certain type of training for them that would help very heavily with that of a tank, seeing as I am one myself. So I have a certain training method that I tend to do for some tanks when they come to me, but I decided to come to you guys this time, and I offered it to all of their tanks. I stated to them that this training isn't only for tanks if people were to come to me and ask, but it is more tailored to that of a tank because of the training that it involves. So that's why I asked them specifically first. So, theoretically, if one of you were to have come up to me asking for this training, I technically could have done so. But obviously you need to come to me for that since, well, you have to want the training.
Durability training sounds like, right?
What?
Oh, it's
Oh boy.
I can't tell you that. You'll have to find out when you get there. But
well, then, color me curious. I might show up for one of your classes.
So,
down the
well,
line.
here's the thing. If you decide to do it, I need your audible consent for legal purposes.
You have to sign a waiver.
I can never get a fucking genuine answer out of you assholes. Fuck it. I'm not here for a long time, lads. Just going over this.
I need to hear it. I need to hear this in. Give me your consent.
Yes, General, you can have my unbridled attention for your damn class.
Say the word consent.
Consent. Consent. Consent.
Now, down the line, would you like to be part of this training as well? You don't have to. It's whatever you want to do. You can say no.
Do it, or else.
Come on,
Yeah,
Uriel.
sure.
Run with your partner. Come on.
Say it. Say the word. Consent.
I consent.
Okay, and then?
I consent, Warden General.
You're so excited.
Oh boy, we're gonna have such a good time. I can't tell you the training just yet.
He's so excited. He's been waiting for this.
Oh, it's going to be a very good time.
Nah, you'll be okay, probably.
Get over this, Ariel.
Yeah, you're not. I might.
So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, what exactly were you asking my warden here to teach you?
Oh, we were just going over questions. You were going over stuff related to Dark with him, and then I was just asking general elemental control and chit-chatting. You really went over some points. Honestly, though, hey, it is getting late. We should at least visit the town at some point tonight. Yeah.
I was asking
you know,
about
we'll be around.
Of course.
You do your thing, Theo.
Yeah. Get you
I
around.
was asking about
I'll walk you guys out so you don't get yelled at.
You know.
I like that idea. I'm a magnet for being, called out. There's literally nobody else on this goddamn campus that is easier to be like, you, than me.
You! What are you doing on campus so late?
Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't be on campus so late. The campus is closed.
Hi, you two.
Little rapscallions, little troublemakers.
Little rapscallions.
Bye, guys. I'll walk the two of them out.
Oh. There's Scarlet.
If you wish to, by the way, extend that training to other people. Again, I don't really go to people. They have to come to me wanting the training. So you may pass that to them if you wish.
Okay, but I still have no idea what the training actually is, but I think that's part of the fun, innit? I suppose. Okay, then.
Yes, it is.
Alright, then I'm gonna place my faith in you that whatever it is will make me a better warden down the line.
Oh, I
and
promise
won't
you,
regret my
it'll
decision.
train you properly. I just can't promise.
Sisters as well as Milo.
Both you gentlemen, you're evil after.
Run that by me again.
The Hickory and Dickory sisters, as well as Milo, have been informed.
Understood. General, I'm gonna go and do a patrol real quick.
Yes. No. Also, introduce yourself to Hickory.
Yeah, that's part of the plan.
Good.
Oh boy.
And then Shiloh's getting talked to as well.
Moving.
Everyone's getting a talk to. Everyone's very busy day.
Yep.
Gonna borrow this. Thank you.
You motherfucker. Get out of there.
You're stuck with me.
Damn it.
figure out first, and maybe I can explain it a little bit.
Sure. You take your time.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just a quick question. Doesn't have to be answered immediately if you're busy with something. But do any of you use ice as one of your courses?
There's no medical emergency.
You put my boss.
Negative.
I thought there was a medical emergency, and so I was like, shit, I
I
gotta
got a
go.
little excited about something. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be honest, he's an immovable object.
What?
If I get a, I mean,
That's coming from Brew here. What the fuck did you
Damn, that's crazy.
I arm wrestled him and run and won. Sorry, run.
You run.
No, he
You
didn't.
don't run.
Okay.
I don't want to run again.
I didn't budge.
I hate that.
Try pushing me. I bet I
I'm
won't
gonna go
move.
get Osiris, actually.
Have fun.
Okay, anyways,
Push.
Ah! Alright, I need patrol. Bye bye.
You've been studying meditation.
Weird, actually. I can see my middle finger wanting to go up at the same time, so I think I should go get that done.
What the? Are you okay?
Yeah, you actually got me. Like, you hit
I have been.
second soul.
I've been standing. Oh, bud. Yeah. I didn't say a thing. Nothing happened. What?
You scared the accent right out of me. I forgot.
Wow.
Wait a second.
I believe in you.
Holy shit. Okay.
Uh huh.
Oh, hi.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, that's very nice.
Feeling alright?
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
It'd be interesting to see how they do festivals around here.
That way, you be.
Cedrico, one of the researchers that works at the school.
Our arm was mistaken. You're this direction. Well, it's lovely to meet you, truly. My name is Haro.
It's me. I think I've read some of your writings before.
Oh, you. I'm not. That's lovely to hear that, Braggy. I've read up on my articles. Oh, it's always a joy to hear about that. Really, it is. I take great pride in those. Anything interesting happened recently for you?
Nothing of importance.
I see.
See any of those folk can help change outfits or anything. Really, what I would ask for, I wonder if those people who are attacking our group, or if they're traveling in to do it and then leaving. It's too bad we have so many people come through here who have.
Sharvik, I don't know of the armored individual that just walked past you. I don't know if they're to be watched or not, but I found it odd.
They want them to embody.
They were speaking with the Corbellas before. It seemed they were familiar.
Alright. I just found it odd for someone to be walking around in full armor.
Copy that.
If he was asking where the person I just... Was that a question to me, sir?
What?
Was the question of where towards me?
Yes.
Back towards military. They had walked past me.
No, did you see where they went?
They either...
I noticed.
Spotted in the entertainment.
Because I've done it before, but it always ended up making everybody blind because it got really bright. Big flashbang.
Hello. Did you participate in today's game?
Moved out to Central.
I'll speak to you later, Johnson.
Please don't push yourself too much. Wish you luck with it.
I can understand
Yes.
Well,
Remember? That's why you're all dressed up with pants on and stuff.
Oh, yes. Well, I do have one that I need to wait for. I'll probably be heading
Alright.
once I see
Good luck.
what I need. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Who is it, if I may ask? If you can talk about it, of course.
For now I can't.
Okay, no worries. I'll just know once your pants fall off again. That they came.
Yes. Thank you.
Your guests
Aye?
living here now.
Hello?
I saw Bracky getting interviewed earlier by the crowd. Connor Crow.
Yes, let me,
The one with the mask on?
Yes, the
Oh,
one that just
actually,
bought her. One with
there
the
is-
mask that just bought her a revolver.
Oh!
Oh.
There he went.
You get used to
Oh,
it.
there's a hooker.
Good. I'm glad. I can catch you up when we get there as well.
I apologize.
Do you need something?
Hmm?
You called for me.
No. Oh, no, I was saying.
Okay.
It's time.
Right.
same idea as me, putting the core.
I would suggest you get changed.
Calm down.
You're stinky. I'm gonna plug my stuff in before this happens.
I'm not sure if they wish to do it inside the big room or his office.
Take my
Looks like his office. Start this meeting. It's been a minute since I wanted to have this. Alright, Aries, come on out. You're probably Alright. So.
Good to see you again, Promethean.
You may have a seat. I don't want you standing too long. But let's start with the first thing. At first I wanted to, well, make this the first meeting.
Spoke with the armored individual. They are a council member.
Wanted to get this out in the air. I'm sure both Bragg and, well, just you already know this, but I wish for it to be in the air. First, I wanted to discuss the sign of hope. You mentioned to me when I first asked you about the candidates when they first came here.
The sign of hope being the temples, you mean?
Yes.
I know I've discussed a bit with each of you, but the full breadth of the Rune War incident has not been analyzed far enough to understand exactly what went down. All we know is that it was reported by Clink and Dusk, who were in attendance. They saw visions of the past. Specifically, they saw a group of researchers pre-Calamity, who discussed knowing that the Calamity was coming, and built a failsafe in preparation. 5 temples that were meant to create a reaction called Regenesis. It was meant to rejuvenate the land after its destruction. However, from speaking to Alexei, the administrator of the Ignis Shrine, as we're calling it, it appears that what we know as magical ore was once the ley lines of this world. And because we've had to take directly from those ley lines the spirit in the crystal they spoke to, believed that there was no way for Regenesis to commence regularly. So a new procedure would need to occur. There is a chance that if we are able to retrieve the crystal inside of each of these temples and transport them to one location, we can revive a large portion of Eden. I don't know if it will be the whole world, but it would be a new land, a new Eden. And if we do it right, that is why we're researching things. If we do it right, then we may be able to find a way to rejuvenate the core of the world.
But also, if we do it properly with the proper research, whatever caused the first calamity to make Eden die in the first place could also be prevented, hopefully. Obviously, this is all theoretical, but
my expectation is this. Whoever this research team has, they had knowledge of the calamity before it happened. When our team visited the temple in Runewald, they saw visions of the past. It's possible what actually occurred in the calamity is recorded in these temples as well. If we know what happened in the calamity, we can prevent a second one from coming. We might even learn the secrets as to how the Magibeast came to be. And be rid of Magibeast once and for all. Yes. That's correct. If there was some way to be rid of them fully and truly, though, that is what we need to find.
all in due time, I believe. This is the biggest sign of hope we've had which is why I refer to it as such. We've been scouring these dead lands for a long time. And this is the first time we've noticed a hint at potential bringing this back. I'd like to believe in it.
Once the incident in Reward had happened, I cut down as much information as I could from the council. I know very well that these relics, these true mana foci, cores of infinite possibility, could be used to make a number of things. The energy that is coalesced in them is no one element. It is energy of all elements, including rare ones. It could be used, in theory, to even turn back time.
Which could reverse it back to what it was before the calamity.
Which is why we need to know the secrets of the calamity. No point turning it back if it just happens again.
There are so many ways this could end, and there are so many things that can go wrong on the path.
Of course.
The first steps is finding the temples and securing them.
But that's why this is all theory talk. This is good. This is a good first step. We might not be able to take action immediately, but especially with these new promising wardens on the come up, this could be very good for us. But I don't think there's really much.
Two of the warden candidates already know about the Ignis Shrine.
Oh, which two?
Unfortunately, Simon, who was from Runewald, had a notebook detailing many of the things he encountered. And candidate Opal, being a pickpocket, stole that notebook without knowing what information lied inside it and copied the writings. She then showed this notebook to candidate Blackstone, and the two of them began deciphering. When Opal and Blackstone realized what they had in their hands was more than just a prototype, it was more than what they could handle, they brought it to my attention that they had it in their possession, thankfully, and it was not leaked further. As such, I believed it was a good idea to bring them further into the fold and discuss more. The students are going to need to know about the temple sooner rather than later. If we can ingratiate them to our side, it would be better.
It's better that we break it to them easier, but since two already know, it might be a little of an easier letdown, because the information's already circulating.
The difficulty
from inside
is the other issue we're dealing with. There is still a spy amongst my class. Of that, I am fairly sure. Candidate Sarkis was not it. Candidates Hickory and Dickory are searching for me amongst the class. They're both trusted individuals. I have tested them myself.
I see. And I guess for now, there's not really much more to discuss on that end then. We just have to wait for them, and hopefully we can find the spy before anything grave happens.
The final thing.
More inconsistencies in their backgrounds.
In Hickory and Dickory's?
No. Across the candidates as a whole.
I have been looking into candidate Leon after his questioning in the last lesson. He asked Instructor Klink what the formula for the Magisteel recipe was. But in looking through his profile, I don't see anything other than a forest-grown individual. He had a brother in the Engineer Corps who sadly passed. I did see that I initially declined his application, though. I was not impressed by his accolades until an individual from the Engineering Corps, an individual by the name of Dresden, spoke up and asked that I pass his application along. That is why he was accepted. I'm not sure that he is a spy, because he is from the city, but I am going to look further to be sure.
It's
Our
suspicious.
understanding is that
It's not
whoever it is probably from Argus.
So then the question becomes, has anyone forged anything to make it look like they're not from Argus?
That is the question. Obviously, Ione became a suspicious target, given who her sister is. And it's also very likely her sister may be the one who sent the spy. But I don't think her and her sister are in league.
Who?
Her sister is Argus's own titled warden.
Witch of Shadows.
The Witch of Shadows.
Maybe who is the sister of this Witch of Shadows? That currently...
Ione. Candidate Ione. The, green-skinned, scaled individual with the goggles.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna keep going in circles with this. It's only suspicion we have, and I trust you to be very thorough, so I'm not gonna really pipe much here. But it's funny enough you mentioned the thing with Marcus having information that seemed to be a bit more proceeding. I might as well mention this to you two, since you already know of this. Have you been told of what he plans on doing or trying to do with his potential arms?
I have an idea, yes. Not dissimilar to what candidate Milo intends to do.
Right, but the difference is he's human. He wishes to use
So
it
are
as
you.
a replacement for his eye. I know. So I told them about me. Not just the fact that I'm strong, but my heart. And I told him and I offered him guidance just in case he ever needs it when it comes down to it. Since I, quite literally, am the only and most experienced when it comes to dealing with it.
Indeed.
So I decided to tell him that secret. And candidate Uriel was also there for the conversation. But I trust both of them to keep their mouths shut.
So candidate Marcus is, at this point, privy to a number of secrets of the state.
Seems like it.
Good to know.
Yes. Then we'll lead into the next thing. Regarding the gangs and the Carbillos. Carbillos gave me a little bit of information. They don't think it's concrete just yet, but it's heavily leaning towards this, that the gangs are potentially, well, some of them are defectors. And they're killing each other because they're defectors. Both sides are now upset. With this, Lieutenant Blitz gave me full authorization to assist with their work when it comes to detaining and bringing them in. For every warden as well. Obviously not using our arms, but they said they're low on numbers, so that applies to you two as well. If you see anything suspicious with these two potential gangs, you are allowed for questioning, and if you can bring them to the station and let the military handle the rest.
The blue fire
Secondly.
and the red waters, yes.
Correct.
Second manner of business, which I've only told a couple people because they kind of need to know. So most of the Warforged are the ones that are told, and I also told Dusk, which he's going to tell your staff too. But some information we received, one of my captains overheard a conversation, especially regarding our Forge Breaker. This information that he heard said that people would hear whispers guiding them into a certain location, whether it be an alleyway or wherever. Next thing you know, there would be a victim there. That's what at least the investigative people that he overheard said. So I immediately informed the Warforged of Hickory and Dickory to tell the other Warforged, just in case, to look out for these signs, and if they see any of these signs, to immediately look for someone to help, whether it be a warden, a professor, or even myself or you. On top of this,
The MO of
big
this
thing-
individual is interesting. My bigger worry, though, is the autopsy report that I received.
I was actually
Those
about to
don't
bring
look
that
like
up.
the injuries of someone of
That could
normal
physically do
strength.
it. Yes. So with this information, I'm about 95% sure that we're dealing with a proto-arms user. this person could not.
Explains why you'll dress back up.
Yes. I actually finally gave the full authorization for that, but that in a moment. The body that we see, which I might as well tell you mostly, since it seems he received a report of it. Last week, while the wardens were taking their first night out to take an actual breather to get some drinks, one of the candidates, I believe candidate Arlo, mentioned that he smelled something very foul, oily, of a manner in a trash can, to which then him and Marcus Blackstone decided to investigate even a little bit, opening a canister of garbage, which then had a mangled, and I mean mangled, body of a Warforged. And it was very recent. Upon closer inspection with myself and Lieutenant Blitz, I pretty much confirmed the conclusion, not confirmed, but told him the conclusion it's probably a proto-arms. The arms were used almost as if they were ropes, wrapped around the body like it was nothing. On top of this, they also had scorch marks of lightning around it. Sure, there could be something that might have projected this lightning energy to scar it, but the mangled part of the arms is what stands out to me. Even
strength to overpower a Warforged.
Exactly, and to mangle them as if it's nothing. Even the Dawn of the Carbillos has good strength, but I don't think he could do it that easily, especially not in that speed. But someone like me or you could.
There's also potential that it could be another Warforged.
Potentially, but even then, regardless of this Warforged, does not simply gain the strength to bend another Warforged like it's paper.
Depends on the
Was
purpose.
anything missing?
Yes.
Beyond the
in fact,
mangled body.
I believe so. I believe so.
the core of the forge was gone. Ripped out, more like. At least that's what the autopsy report said.
Yes. Which leads me to
Which
my
is
next
why I
thought.
thought it might be a forged. If it were a... There are creatures that I'm not sure either of you have ever encountered. They sometimes wander the wastes. They're called Nightmare Forged. They eat the cores of other entities. I worry that somehow one has gotten here upon the city. Now, Nightmare Forged typically leave their enemies a mess of parts and destruction. Their mode doesn't fully match up, but it at least is very similar about the core being ripped out and eaten. Oh, whatever they do with it.
A description of a Nightmare Forged. Is there a visual distinction?
No, I don't think we have any visual.
They come in many
Oh, you mean
forms. Yes, they come in many forms, so could be any number of things.
So visually, they could look like any other forged.
Correct.
Potentially, yes.
Though the ones I've heard about have all been fairly mindless, or at least more animalistic.
And this one
Seems a little too unrealistic. Yes, it seems like
Yes, ambush tactics and seems to use other trickery. It's just the only thing I've heard that's similar in this circumstance.
Well, either way, that's still information. Even if it's not true, technically my proto-arms could also be false. But it's why I'm leaning towards it, is due to the autopsy we've received, as well as on top of the reports of extra things. Whispers from nothing and then randomly taking a victim seems unrealistic without someone of potentially like Ares' abilities to hide. So,
Or at
that's
least
why I'm
be
leaning
incredibly
towards
quick,
that.
yes.
Yes, which then
We
would lead to
have-
me with lightning.
History on the 4. It seems unlikely to me that this started randomly, if they are a proto-arms user. With
We
this
have
level of
another
single power.
Doomsday Sayer in the
Could be a new
There is another idea that
Central
crossed my
Quarter.
mind. At least with the
can you
news
read?
of recent out of
We have
Fahrenheit.
another Doomsday Sayer.
This is a very, very far stretch theory, though.
You said
And
Central?
I'm not even sure if it's possible.
I'm over.
The stories of Ehrenheim regard to experiments that were being tested by Ashbourne. They reported that there were serial killers in Ehrenheim, but when they actually found the killer, it in fact was not a human. It was a monstrosity hiding out in their sewers, byproduct of one of Ehrenheim's, or Ashbourne's failed experiments. We could be dealing with something similar here. The creature in that incident was incredibly fast and strong as well. It wasn't a magic beast, but it certainly wasn't sentient either.
Even if it's not a magic beast, we probably have to be the ones to still deal with it.
I think it's most likely that it's not that. This shows a disturbing amount of sentience.
Well, the worry I have is we know well that Ashbourne can create sentient creatures. One is here at this very academy.
Yes.
Candidate Sevi.
You already know of her.
I see.
She is an experiment of the Tenebris organization, out of Ashbourne. Provided into my custody for experimental purposes.
Do you remember when I told you that people might come for her?
That's why. That makes sense.
We don't have enough information, truthfully.
Yeah.
But these are just ideas.
Information is information. Anything we have on paper to potentially confirm doesn't hurt, even if it's a stretch. But this leads me into my next thing.
Is it possible that this is the creation of a Nightmare Forge?
That is
To be truthful,
If they did
that is
not
very
start
possible.
mindless.
If they started the killings, even if it's recent, maybe they acquired a goal to become a potential nightmare, for whatever their reasons are.
We also know that cores in and of themselves hold bits of mana, even if they aren't casting cores. Possibly gathering enough mana gave it sentience.
Potentially, yes. That's something.
We can sit around theorizing all night, though.
Yes.
We should move on for now.
Well, then that leads me to my next thing. Regarding this person, even if they use a proto-arms or not, I have given the full authorization of a squad, specifically ran under Ares' command, to dealing with proto-arms users. This includes literally anyone. And if you have anything on proto-arms, as much as I would like to know, first go to him and he'll come to me. He would be your first target that you'd want to inform with anything of proto-arms.
That reminds me of something else entirely, actually. Seeing you that fit, it's been a few years since I've seen it. You were involved in the operation that took Mira 5 years ago, weren't you?
Correct.
I thought so. I was going to get the reports to the military, but they stonewalled me. Do you still have your records?
I do. I can have them to you by tonight.
Hell, I might even have
Thank
a
you.
copy.
Very good. That'll be some movement on the issue with the Carbillos, at least.
Yes. So if you wish to take the full...
The Carbillos.
Oh. You haven't informed
You
me.
don't know. I thought you were aware.
This one.
You know how they died?
The 5 years ago. Yes.
It is believed by the Carbillos, at least, that Mira was their killer. Gregory wants revenge, for obvious reasons.
Please get military personnel.
I wasn't as aware as much of the current day.
When I brought Mira out of the basement to fulfill her current position, I expected some tension here. But after speaking with Mira and reading the reports that I had with me, I'm fairly certain she was in fact not the killer. And I believe your report may corroborate some of that.
Yes.
The issue is, what I'm finding is that some of the reports, the times are different.
For Hopefully his report.
I
will be
think
the
someone
one that
altered
we
them.
heard. Probably. But
Interesting.
It should be completely unaltered, if that's the case. So if they line
Someone
up
with
with
authority
his
and knowledge.
potentially a councilman. I keep all my records separate from that which can be touched by anyone, except me. So, if you need anything, I can pitch it your way and you have my resource. Because I don't like when the fucking councilmen decide to poke their nose in my information that they don't need to know.
Is there any suspicion then on Mars Carmelo?
Mars Carmelo? For what?
We were just talking about the council.
Oh. I don't believe anything there yet, personally. At least,
Please grab the general. He's right there.
nothing fully. But I've already informed him. I might as well inform you, and he already knows this since I had him tailing.
General.
One thing to keep an eye out on. Yes.
There's a situation in town. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll be back quick.
Yeah.
Very well.
Keep us updated. Do your job. Thank you. But that allows me to catch you up then. So regarding the Carbillos.
Oberus! I'm gonna defile where they come from and kill every last one until there isn't a single.
You are no true believer!
It was going to come and ask.
You
Are those supposed to be
are
here?
a sinner! No. Like all the rest of the
Because, again, it was covered in dust.
Did what I could.
What's the current situation?
Sharvik's with the general and the Doomsayer.
Stay clear of the fountain.
Near the administration
happening?
building. Doomsayer was spouting nonsense around the center of town. Sharvik was able to lead them away, and the general is with them now.
Okay. Leave it to him to handle. It's his job. Military.
That's why we found him.
I'll continue my patrol.
Understood.
to us all!
Did attempt to harm her. He would be there to stop it immediately. From the seams of it, it doesn't seem like any actual harm came to them, but the fact that the threat was there, though he gave me his word he wouldn't harm them, it was probably a scare tactic, and it's why we didn't act, but it's something to keep in mind for future reference, since I have a feeling they're going to be doing more things, or trying to do more things with Opal.
They keep pushing the lines.
They will be trying.
I know. If they continue to push too far, then I will handle it myself. You don't need to step in.
I understand that. However, I might anyway. I'm familiar with the Carmelos.
Just do me a favor, not kill them.
I haven't yet.
Yeah, I know, but that can change. That's why the word yet's there. Then I might have you do your spiel after Valdris gets back, but for now you can do it if you wish to inform him.
I'll wait until Valdris is back.
Sure.
Opal lied to me then.
Oh?
They had told me they wanted my hat for an idea for their arms.
Hmm. She was under duress.
I understand that. I never believed her. She's a horn.
Yeah.
I'm also aware of the fact that the Carbillos are encouraging her kleptomaniac tendencies.
Not only are they doing that, but they're also wanting to use it for their own good for something. Obviously, I don't know what, but you can tell they're trying to test her worth for their own uses. They don't just do that because they think that the skills could be used. They know they can be applied somewhere if they're tested to be worthy enough for them. Which,
It's
by
also
the way,
possible they're trying to generate dirt on Opal for her later
Maybe.
career as an actual warden. Get access to things more important.
potentially. Which actually brings me to the thing. Apparently the Carbilodon mentioned something of potentially helping out with the training when it comes to the Wardens. That's probably not
How
going to
would
happen
he
at all.
help out?
I'm not sure. He mentioned something of training, but I said I have that under control. Which, by the way, we have a lot of people for our training thing, by the way.
I was planning to most likely do something next week. To tell them about what's possible now that they're tanks.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was hoping whoever had their arms, we would teach them with the first lesson of the training. And then that way they can prepare for the next one.
I imagine you want the cliff.
You know it. Though I believe, if I'm correct, but one of the candidates has a problem with cliffs or something, correct?
Talia Fireburn, she has an issue with water.
Yes.
Oh. Then maybe I'll just throw her across to the other island, like the main island, instead of throwing her off. That might be
It's
better.
possible that may damage her prosthetics. The primary reason she doesn't like water is the fact that it damages her prosthetics.
I see. Then we'll have to come up with something different for her, just in case. I don't exactly know what I'll do just yet, because, well, the cliff is kind of a big part of my training, at least. So I'll have to think of something to make up for that.
Toss her in the air like a baby.
Fine. Then what I'll do is first a little lax for me. I'll do my usual electric training, and then I would just ask you to go a little harder on her.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Her limbs mean that she won't feel fatigue as much. She can be pushed harder.
Good. That also means I
Same.
can build up her lungs with the sprinting and the electric training.
Yes.
She may be able to have a lot less fatigue, but that doesn't mean her chest with her lungs is going to be any less durable or endurance heavy as everyone else would be.
Are we being asked to step in for the Forge Breaker?
Yes. I asked for permission, and they said since this seems to be a proto-arms, we automatically, if we are correct on the proto-arms assumption, even if they didn't give us permission, by that right of proto-arms being used, we have authorization to step in to handle it ourselves. We just have to make sure we give it over to the military if they're not dead by the time we finish them, which the goal is to subdue first.
And I imagine the reason you're wearing that again and sound like that is your bait.
Well, It's a mix of both.
Yes and no.
It leads into the project I mentioned too. Though that will play a part, because he'll be able to get more potential of being Lord. This also pertains to the project I authorized, which will be a strict only a couple wardens project. But I trust him with it, and I have given him full authorization with my word behind it. You'll understand whenever Proto Arms do this. He'll be the main force. Dealing with Proto Arms is hard for us, especially someone like me, because I can't just go around finding people with Proto Arms and fighting as much as I would love to. But someone who doesn't have to show his face nearly as much as I do, and that has almost equal standing in terms of authorization due to me giving it, it almost accomplishes the same thing while keeping me from having to step in too far. He can give you more details when we get to it. But for now, we must still wait for Professor Rose. Hopefully he's not gone too long. You alright?
I had gotten used to being away from that reporter.
Welcome home. What
And
they
now he
ask
knows
you?
about Chez.
Oh? What'd you tell him?
I didn't tell him anything. Chez introduced himself. Is it a large problem? Not yet.
Probably not. Hopefully.
It's the first step to a large problem.
Dawn Platinum removes 9.
We'll give it a couple more minutes. And then...
Type of whispers that were mentioned.
No. They just mentioned whispers. In terms of specifics, not sure.
Incoherent, most likely.
Yeah.
And the actual words, non-distinguishable.
Undistinguishable, from what I understand.
If we add those words, it can give us more insight into the way they think.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. If we do get any specific words, that could very much lead to theories on how to actually get them, how to get their attention. Fall for their trap, per se. hands-on.
We know what they target.
Yes. I'm going to suggest one thing to you, Ares. For a little bit, I'm gonna say the next couple months, whenever you start to wander more freely, not necessarily in front of the wardens, but more so just whenever you decide to do things throughout the week. Walk around in this. Obviously, don't make it obvious that you're an arms user, but the only way they're gonna bite on you is if they know you're there.
Yeah.
And they can't do that if you're hiding. Plus, I know you're fast. I've trained you myself. So, hopefully, if you need to store your arms, you can make it look like you're running away, going to get help, and they chase you down, which then leads you to your arms and you do your job. And in that time, you can let me know.
Yeah.
And I can get the military on it. I would say probably give it one more minute. If not, then you can catch up with Alders at a different time.
Yeah.
I think you should be good then. For now.
Right. I'll pull Voldris to the side another time.
Another time.
Say that one more time? Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said.
Unless you're talking about what I said before, which was just another time.
Oh.
Attention, Reinhold. The barriers will be shutting down in 15 minutes. Attention, Reinhold. The barriers will be shutting down in 15 minutes.
It's probably best we postpone it then. But do not worry. We got
That will
the
be fine.
information we needed to get across. I will say though, I've always liked this getup of yours. It's a very nice outfit.
A lot more put together than my usual clothing.
Yeah, it's almost like me with my differing outfits.
I'm gonna patrol around and then wander.
Alrighty.
sleep in my room because he's got separation anxiety and likes me, so I'll take care of him.
Also,
like, just like.
Good to know. Might I recommend?
Okay, good.
I didn't go alone.
Yep, fair enough. But you're the one who's been working out and getting so strong, so...
Do hedgehogs know how to play dead?
Damn, Lulu DC'd. That's fucked up. Shit.
Pumpkin's wandering off. I might have been a little too hasty.
Make it look like us, please. That's the home. So where's the harbor again? Aye.
Yes, you are.
It's either that or
Are you talking about Pumpkin? They likely were
I am smart enough to admit when I am wrong.
No, like, the life versus Ivy
Huh?
didn't get attacked by a
Hope whatever was trapping each of those statements has improved.
and then also
Does Block
Thank you for apologizing.
like this?
God's no.
Not like this. Like occasionally some.
That is something I should worry about considering it is medication, but I agree with you.
It's never hurt me before.
Yeah, that did happen.
I mean more in the sense of making sure you have access to it at whatever point in time.
Oh, yeah. Understood. Don't worry, I have that one. Slow, pumpkin. Sweet pumpkin.
She's very good at being loud.
Under the rug too, because it's like the only other person I know that's from Fortis. That I knew that when I was little.
Oh.
Hello, Aries. Bye, Aries. Does he know there's a fanfiction about him?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I read it.
Buddy.
It was very descriptive.
It was.
To split snow? I can imagine it.
Yes.
Oh, buddy. How is he not? Did he try to kill you, like, immediately after?
I didn't write him.
Face your fears!
Right, hey, you.
Face your fears! Hug that woman!
You know what? That's it. I'm going to bed.
What?
I'm not waiting anymore.
What? Joke about
Like, you're being told to face your fears.
I'm unsure as to who you might be, however, placing your face directly in this way is the worst thing to be able to do. I'd recommend it.
Alright. Yeah, thank you.
No problem at all.
Yeah. Oh. Hi, Celestia. Hi.
Hi, Taya.
Hi, Aries.
Hi.
Oh.
Hello.
He called me Taya.
Yeah,
Wait a
that was
fucking minute.
okay.
Hold on. Yeah, you're the only one who does it though. So you're special.
I am observing you.
Hey.
Hello.
Did you imply I'm afraid of hugging her?
I don't know. I said face
Yeah.
your fears, and she said, "Yeah, that's right. Face your fears." And she got up in your face, so I said, "Hug that woman."
Okay, cool. Just wanna make sure.
Go ahead.
Why? Go ahead and do what?
What were you actually facing your fears for?
Aries, I have a question.
Yo, what's up?
No, she was joking about putting my ass in the dirt
you
because we're
wearing
going to be doing
overalls
tank
with
training
the
together, but I'm not
face roll?
tank.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a little afraid of her for several reasons.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
You were dressed like a little boy.
Alright, yeah.
You know what? No, never mind.
Be nice to me. I'm
No.
sensitive.
Fuck! I mean, if I wasn't being nice to you, I'd just punch you in the face, but I am being nice, so.
I'm walking away. I refuse to face my fears.
Always watching, Steiner. Always watching. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. I did, in fact. Thank you.
Following up on it.
Hmm.
Hey, any chance you know where that transport of animals were going that have escaped into the city that we're now holding within the military precinct?
I have no idea.
Right. Hopefully someone will give me that information.
As
I don't know where they were going so we can know where to ship them off to.
As far as I know, the animals are all military jurisdictions, so I would probably try to get a hold of one of your lieutenants.
Yeah. I'll figure out where that transport was going.
I believe in you.
This is the first time since I've been in charge that I've had to play animal control. Gotta have a different building for this. They're just in our hallways.
Oh, bud. That's how it is.
I don't think more needs to be put in the work.
Take it easy.
You do you.
Yeah,
I
don't care enough anymore.
Barriers will be shutting down in 5 minutes.
There it is.
Attention, Rhino. The barriers will be shutting down in 5 minutes.
Can I help you?
Common or Elvish?
You really love fucking with us. Oh, alright. I will shoot myself.
I'll walk away from pictures. Ione, Clink was saying the bear could be like 500 pounds of muscle.
You moved.
Neither. I don't care. No, no, really. Hello, Scarlet.
My sister told me
Hello.
Are you? What are you finding out is bear proof?
Our doors, if it shows up.
Oh.
Are you?
You want me to go push on it really hard? Let's see.
Hi, you two. Hi, Rue.
Is it inappropriate to say jump?
Do a backflip.
It's time to get down, you two.
We'll be down momentarily.
Okay.
I'll be staying on patrol for a bit longer.
Hi, Aries.
I
Hello.
was thinking of just belly flopping, seeing how that gets me.
How you doing?
Thank you for the support, Isaac.
Oh.
What doing okay.
My
We're just
time to sneak up on you for
thank
once.
you.
You got me.
Come on.
Good job.
Okay.
Thanks.
Have you been busy all day?
Yeah.
Working hard or hardly working?
Both.
Oh
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Alright. Now, were you joking earlier when you said you don't know how to get down? Because I can walk you through this.
I can take you guys down a really funny way.
Grab onto this. It's okay. I'm gonna grab onto this.
Yeah.
Okay.
On here, and then slide down gently, okay? Like that. That's the hardest part. The rest is just going from ledge to ledge. Ready?
I can show you tomorrow if you like.
There you go.
Nicely.
I got you. Okay, fine. You want me to catch you?
Listen, the last person I expected to catch me was Marcus, and he wasn't gentle.
Take it easy, the three of you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Not be physically strong enough to
20 years.
You know, with all the trash articles he's always writing.
Hearing this whole bear situation.
Night, lads. Hi, Harry. I didn't notice you standing there for anything.
Hello.
Not going now. I'm gonna stalking before I can ask more questions and I'm gonna fucking...
What happened?
I don't know. Lazarus just popped up while we were having a little heart-to-heart little talk, and she got all embarrassed, and I was laughing, and she was embarrassed. I don't think she can handle the Blackstone charm is what's happening here.
Oh, shit, I see.
Not that that's my intention or anything. I've got other
Listen.
to focus on.
Fortis boys do it different.
Not a doubt in my mind on that one.
You already know.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'll have to get that arms out to do some proper practicing here soon, Aries.
That'll be it.
We'll make a mess of the place, you and me, yeah?
Absolutely.
Risk your ass to help others. Lose everything in life. Jack has to write a stupid letter for drama's sake. Because he can't do any good with his life to help other people than just shit on people who are on a low day.
Yep. I'm gonna keep smoking and keep walking.
That's it.
The barriers are now shut down.
Oh, have fun walking down the stairs in the dark, jackass.
Fuck you, got a lighter, dumb.
Give me that. Give me that shit. Give me it. Give me it.
No, you better
You're in the dark, bitch.
Be nice.
No. He's being fucking ratchet. Wow! Good fucking lord. Yeah, poor Lulu got fluxed. Alright, let's throw it onto something chill. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out, sticking around, watching, perceiving. We didn't get all the lore today, but holy shit, did we get some lore. God damn. That's all for tonight, though. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We have community day tomorrow afternoon, whenever I get home.